The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Where's my money, bitch? Quit your bitching already.
Quit your freaking soundboard already, man.
That is not flashbacks, and I need to do my pull, but then I remembered that echo in my ear of Josh over and over and over again. Oh, the pain, the agony.
I know. I hated that movie too.
And to think it's not over yet. One day we will get to Book of Shadows. Book of Pooh.
No, more like...
Hey, no, Book of Pooh is apparently a good show.
No, more like
I like Book of Pooh. I remember when that came out.
Book of Forest Poop.
William, you like Winnie the Pooh. How do you not know what the Book of Pooh is?
I know what it is. Just be quiet.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh song stuck in my head now.
Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I'm trying to get this poll done because we're already on the air and I got three more things to put out there. So keep talking. I gotta do this.
Your brain is always scrambled. What are you talking about?
Well, you know what? I have an idea for... Oh, wait a minute. That was already on there. Damn it.
Jared, you see what we have to deal with?
Is there a particular theme with this one, or
no?
Is it just...
This is rapid fire. I have to do
okay.
because I'm doing this at the very last minute because of my forgetfulness sometimes. Yeah, I was too busy watching Lost this weekend.
Oh,
I finished the first season. I think that is legitimately one of the greatest seasons of television I've ever seen. The first season, anyway.
Yes,
because wow, I don't think there's a wasted moment in that first season. I don't think there's a wasted moment, not one.
I'll say season 2 is my personal favorite. Season 3 is
your least favorite. I know about the tattoo episode. I guess I know about the tattoo episode.
Well, I'll say this with season 3 is that a lot of at that point and everything is when the stuff starts to drag and everything, because they never intended this to be so ongoing. They didn't intend for this to be like Grey's Anatomy, like 20 seasons.
Well, at least it didn't run for 20 years.
So like the flashbacks become less like they're just kind of there to fill time, and then like the first like batches, like 6 episodes, is like very slow. But then it picks up in the end, and it's like the best season finale of like the series.
I know, because of I would save a line, but I don't want to be a spoiling idiot. I know what happens. I know what it leads to because I know the line. It's so ingrained in pop culture, you can't know what the line is. Anyway, but yeah, I love the first season. I mean, I could sit here all day talking about how much that like my most favorite episodes. Like, I'm gonna say the pilot, obviously, both parts of the pilot. The finale is incredible. All 3 parts of it, which part 1 begins with a clip from Power Rangers SPD, which I found fucking hilarious. And Walt is watching it on the TV.
SPD emergency.
I think the scene they chose was actually when in from the first episode of SPD. Actually, I think it was the 2-part that opens it. But anyway, that's besides why I'm not talking about Power Rangers right now. I know I'm a fanboy, but Oh wait, I called myself a fanboy. Oh no, that's not mine. That's no. My brain cells are killing
Power
me.
Rangers fanboy.
Oh Jesus.
I just sneezed. I'm sorry. I'm allergic to bullshit.
Oh Jesus. Oh God. Okay, I'll go with this one. There we go. I got one more left. But anyway, as I was saying,
This
my
movie
favorite episode
tonight, I actually think that,
we're not onto that yet. We're talking.
I'm not reviewing it, Victor.
Yeah.
Damn, boy. You don't know when to shut up for a moment just to let me talk.
All right, talk.
I was just saying, I just watched it before coming on here, and I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a very interesting, movie review, considering, my religion in some cases,
Yeah, I have a lot to say in terms of that. I have a lot to say about the movie itself, and yeah.
I'll save it when I get to it.
But as I was saying before with Lost,
I hope there's not too much negativity to it, because I mean,
no, it's not negativity. I just have a lot of things to say about the themes and such. I have a lot of things to say about it. What's wrong with me not having a lot to say about it?
I was just, wondering, because William just sounded like, like somebody who may or may have not enjoyed it,
He's trying to leave his thoughts ambiguous. Even though it is the laziest form of storytelling, he might have a point trying to keep it ambiguous right now, because we're going to reveal it anyway, so it's probably not ambiguous anymore.
Yeah, I like to keep things a secret until we get to the review, but,
Let's
well,
see.
yours can't, you can't keep things secret like I can when it comes to showcasing who we had for R&R 200, interview.
Oh, yeah, 200. Yeah, it was a very big success. I know, Jordy, you weren't there, but it was a very big success.
I wasn't. There was a lot of things going on.
It was a very big success. Even though there was some technical difficulties, apparently we did very well.
Just for the interview. Now, everything else was perfect. I will say this about, just to recap. The only reason why I kept it secret from Eric was because... I had to keep it secret from the fans, but mostly from Eric until we had to do the interview that day before episode 199.
Yeah.
And I knew that Eric was going to have his spirits up, but earlier that day, he had lost someone very close to him that he goes to church with, And, but get this. That interview and the surprise alone lifted his spirits.
Yeah, I could tell. He was like this.
Really?
He like this.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you something. Had I known what had happened to him earlier that day, I would, I thought maybe, I would have felt like a dick keeping it a secret from him. But then again, I'd rather have kept it a secret from him, regardless what he went through, so that way he would be surprised in the long run, just like the rest of the audience would the week later.
Yeah.
Now, the format was simple. 4 o'clock was obviously for the opening topics, of the usual thing that we do on R&R, 2 of them, which are important, mind you, which is also part of the first hour of the show. Then 5 o'clock, we were supposed to do each topic from each host on the panel. Now, I was going to get your topics, but because we were on shortage of time, we had to postpone that. So no offense.
Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't offended.
Now, 6 o'clock, definitely was supposed to be the start of the interview, and because it was 2 hours and 45 minutes long, I had to, I was trying
not as long as Avatar. That's only the theatrical cut, by the way.
I was only doing everything I could to try and broadcast the interview, but because my computer is a stupid piece of from Acer, I had to do whatever I could. So remember that one time when I showcased, George of the Jungle, and then my cousin Vinny off my TV.
Yeah, whenever I was having issues with the other fucking computer that I use, but now of course it's much better. I have a new computer; it's brilliant.
So there you go. That's how I showcased the interview as a whole. And now I didn't expect it to take that long, but I had everything planned out. 6 o'clock was supposed to be the start of the interview. 9 o'clock was where Romy was going to start his, slideshow complex, and then 10 o'clock would have been the cameo compilation, and that could have probably ended the show around maybe 6 hours and 30 minutes. Now, the original plan was to get over and done with around like 6 hours and over 3 minutes longer. But because of, everything unexpected happened regarding to the technical difficulties for the interview, that's why we, had to stretch time a little bit. And so, yeah, I did not expect us to go 7 hours long. So let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Dang.
But
Yeah.
however, rest assured that may not happen again. So I just want you all to know when we do another, another 100 episode special, you'll probably tell we'll either do a 3 hour or 6 hour show. But
Yeah.
and I also want to address something else too. Everyone was wondering why I've been playing Duke Nukem Forever on my TV.
Speaking of which, we're talking about Duke Nukem Forever because apparently the writer of this movie, the Book of Eli, might have written Duke Nukem Forever. I shit you not.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
Oh my god.
People on Bofas yesterday were wondering, like, why would I be playing that monstrosity or that, that horrible game and all that. The thing is, like I've said before on the show, I lost a bet to Chait, it was like a debate or something. And apparently I had to, live up my end of the deal. Now, this was 2 years ago, and I was unable to fulfill at the time because I was lazy as. But then again, I'm able to fulfill it now, and that's the reason why I'm playing it. So rest assured, once I'm done with the game, I'm not playing it ever again, let alone on my channel.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a one-time thing, one and done,
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Except for Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, because here's the thing: the one for the GameCube and the N64 are two totally different, releases. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so yeah, I want to thank Gary for recapping the show yesterday, along with Romy and everyone else who gave a lot of love and support for the show. So this coming Thursday, we will be back on our usual time slot at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, and 5 Pacific. So
and he did not fuck any of it up like I did on the fucking show. If you've watched the episode, you know what happened. When I tried to promote our show, and I fucked up the times so many times. So we're at the very end, I got it correct.
And I got so annoyed with that too. I'm like,
I said 7 Pacific. Not 7 Central. So many times.
It would be funny if
I got so annoyed.
It'd be funny if you, I don't know, if you were like Pacific time, but no, you're Eastern Standard Time. Like
actually, all 4 of us are.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the funny thing. All 4 of us are in the same Eastern Standard Time, and it's kind of odd. Like, why does Romy live in a mountain time zone, and then you have, all 3 of them on the Bofas? Well, thing is, I mean, not everybody lives in the same, state and area. Yeah. So, again.
And it's even more fucked up with Romy because he doesn't even have daylight savings time in
that's
Arizona.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Here's the thing. I mean, maybe it's probably for the best mountain time doesn't have, the daylight savings, because here's the thing, it's mountains.
Mountain. But yeah,
I just want to say, for the record, I want to thank everybody who tuned in this past Thursday and for giving a lot of love and support, for R&R. Like I said, like when Joe said 1,000 episodes, I wouldn't say that. I mean, we're gonna try and surpass 500, but we're gonna end it after we've done this for 10 years, because this is a whole thing that we've been trying to do, off the sweat of our back and, with the blood, sweat, and tears and all that, bullshit. But,
Yeah.
But with that being said, that's all I really got to say right there.
So back to what I was saying about Lost before I lose my train of thought again.
Lost.
Favorite episodes of that first season, the pilot. I want to say one of the better ones is the one... The Jack ones are pretty good too, but I think the first Jack flashback episode is probably the best. The Charlie flashback, the first Charlie flashback, that one's one of my favorites, especially considering, the character's, spoiler alert, heroin addiction. And one of my favorite episodes, probably top 5, anything that has to do with Claire. She's one of the most sympathetic characters on that damn show, but her flashback episode and when she gives birth to the baby, because she's literally pregnant when they get on the fucking island. But those two in particular, especially considering with that baby episode, spoiler alert, Boone also dies in it. it just makes it even more emotional. It's just emotional. It's an emotional powerhouse episode. I think it's brilliant. I mean, I could say more, but you know what? I'm gonna wait till I actually do a ranking. I'm gonna finish the
Nice.
and then I'll probably talk more. So expect that in the next couple of weeks, probably. So anyway, you want to do topics? All right, I'm gonna do William. I'm gonna make you go first.
This just randomly popped up on my newsfeed like 2 weeks ago. Judi Dench can no longer see on film sets, says it's ghastly to be so dependent on others.
Gas what? What did you just
gas leak.
Gas leak?
Or ghastly. She finds it ghastly?
Gas leak or ghastly or gas what?
I'm not gonna. So it says here on this article from MovieWeb, Academy Award winner and acting icon Judi Dench has provided an update on her eyesight loss and revealed that she
no
no
longer eyesight loss, not gas leak.
Because that's what because I was reading the article title of this.
Too much. Get another thesaurus movie. No, you don't need a thesaurus to do a fucking article like this.
Oh,
I didn't understand anything.
Unless, like, they're quoting what she said, and what she said.
Hey, Victor, do me a favor. Take the tortilla chips out of yours.
I didn't have tortilla chips today, so I'm fine.
So it says here, while chatting with the Sunday Mirror, Dench stated that losing her eyesight has been the most terrible shock to the system, and noted that it was ghastly. It's terrible to be so dependent on people. During the interview, the Oscar-winning actress said, "I mean, I can't see on a film set anymore, and I can't see to read, so I can't see much, but you just have to deal with it. Just move on from it."
Well, that's depressing.
What? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. David,
yeah.
what happened?
Well, yeah.
Just give me the short end of what happened.
Yeah. Well, basically, what it's saying is that Judi Dench's eyesight is like really preventing her from looking at film sets. You know what I mean? And it
So
says
pretty much
here,
she's going blind. Let's put it that
Even
way.
the scripts.
yeah, like, and it's also too. It's just like you got one body to take care of, and that's totally yourself. So I'm pretty sure that she's also on meds just to like really help her eyesight.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
And I'm pretty
Dang.
sure she's doing it.
Damn.
So, and she also stated, "It's difficult for me if I have any length of a part. I haven't yet found a way because I have so many friends who will teach me the script, but I have a photographic memory."
Oh, photograph. Oh, because
That's pretty cool. Okay.
I didn't want to clear my watch history. God damn it, YouTube. Anyway.
Well, I kind of like have a little photographic memory myself. Like my eyes are just kind of like camera lenses where if I were to like take notes, whatever, my eyes are like cameras that I can memorize what I wrote before,
Yeah, I see that.
And it also says here that she has no intention of letting her current vision status force her into retirement, and noted that she intends to work as much as she can.
I was wondering about that because, like, the way with the article and everything, I was like, is she retiring? Like, is it like that bad? But
yeah.
no, I guess not.
Yeah.
I love
So-
Judi Dench. So.
Judi Dench is very talented, especially when she started out playing M, starring with GoldenEye.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's
Let me see, how old is she?
she's
I
basically
look-
the most.
looking this up.
Oh
my gosh.
M.
Oh my God, she is 88.
80. Oh wow, 88.
She's getting up
80?
in there.
Oh shit! Like she's almost almost on par with Clint Eastwood on how old they
because
are.
he's like over the age of 90. And apparently, his next movie is supposed to be his last. Apparently, the movie he's working on now.
Oh, do you remember what it was called?
Oh gosh, I don't.
All right, so
I
while
don't
you
even
do
know
that,
if you know what it's called.
While
but
you
yeah.
do that,
I
I'm going
forgot
to
what it was
continue
called.
on.
Wait, let me have a look at what his last film
Oh,
is. Hold on. David, I know you're the host of the show and you're trying to ask me, and I'm sorry, but I'm doing a show right now. Thank you.
Wait. Oh, I thought I
Let's
see him in
see.
the chat here.
Filmography. There, much better. Let's see the new film. If I can fucking find it, I swear I saw it before. I can't see it. Damn it. Oh yeah, I got it. It's called Juror Number 2. It supposedly stars Nicholas Hoult and Toni Collette. Oh, and Kiefer Sutherland. So Jack Bauer's in this movie.
That's a pretty cool
interesting.
cast.
Well, for
Yeah.
Toni Collette, I hope she redeems herself after Mafia Mama, which I've heard is terrible.
I was mocking Hereditary, but I heard that movie is also Mafia, whatever.
I've heard that was terrible too.
Made by Catherine Hardwicke, who has never been able to recover.
No, she has not ever after Lords of Dogtown. She's made nothing but shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never seen Lords of Dogtown, but I've seen 13. I have seen 13, and that's a fucking amazing movie.
Unfortunately, the only two movies I saw were Twilight and the fucking Red Riding Hood movie.
Oh, Red Riding Hood was my first PG-13 rated movie that was not named Transformers or Spider-Man.
I saw her.
Oh my God.
Even though it sucks, it's kind of has a special place in my heart because I feel like I grew up a little bit when I watched it. Even though the movie's not good. Continue, Jared.
I saw her Miss Bala movie back when I watched.
Oh, I heard that was not good at all. That was with Gina Rodriguez, right?
It's okay, and it's okay because of her. But it's just I can't tell you a single thing.
Too. I think he has a cameo or something.
I can't tell you a single thing that happened in it though.
Yeah.
It's just
all I know about that.
Forgettable.
My mom saw it once, and that's all I could say about it. It was released, I think, in February, so nobody watched it. So,
hey, Jared, pretend that movie doesn't exist in your mind.
Jeez, he probably he said that he forgot the whole movie. So
yeah,
I mean, why else?
Actually, cannot remember what it was even about.
Oh Jesus! See, there you go, right there. Anything else?
So, amid her eyesight loss, Dench has previously said, "You find a way of just getting about and getting over the things that you may find it very difficult. I've had to find another way of learning lines and things, which is having great friends of mine repeat them to me over and over and over again." And he stated that, "So I have to learn through repetition. And I just hope that people won't notice too much if all the lines are completely hopeless."
Wow.
Yeah, so what I'm getting from this article is that I really love Judi Dench. I do think that she is a great actress, and I do think, even though it's pretty impossible because of her eye loss, I just think that if she has some sort of prescription medications, I think she'll go on to other movies for a few more years before she retires. Because let's face it,
she's 88. She's old.
Listen, you only have one body to take care of, and that's totally you. If you don't take care of yourself, then your eyesight, you will most likely go blind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And I do think that if she continues of what she is doing best for her, I think she'll do great for herself for the next few years.
Yeah.
You were saying, Victor?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I put up the poll already about 15 minutes ago. Everybody go vote right now because I don't want to be fucking empty. Come on, hurry up. Let's open a new tab and put the fucking vote in and hurry up. Oh, wait, I'm already seeing votes. There, better.
Good.
Unfortunately, it's a three-way tie, so people got to do better. Come on, hurry up.
So that's all.
Victor, you can be the tiebreaker.
Oh no. Nah, but
I wonder what was the last time we have actually done a tiebreaker for any poll.
Something involving, I think it was The Rock in another movie where I had to break the tiebreaker.
I was actually thinking about that too, but that's all I got.
That was the last time. Over that, but okay. So yeah, best wishes to Judi Dench, and hopefully, yeah.
Very much.
Okay, Jordy, you got a topic?
I'm trying to think of what was I wanting to talk about tonight. Oh yeah, the recent DLC that's coming out, in about 2 days, for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and I wished Uriel was here so we could talk
That's
about
a game that I've really been wanting to get. Like,
You
I've been
should
really
play.
wanting to get it.
You
Oh, you
Kakarot!
be quiet.
You Kakarot!
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I consider Dragon Ball Z Kakarot one of one of the greatest games to be released here in the 2020s. Just so we're
I just laugh at that because I think it only has average reviews from
the only
critic
reason I have
scores.
my camera off is because I'm a mess right now and I don't have the time or patience to, explain why. Besides, I'm sore everywhere, Romy. So cut me some
Oh.
slack.
Oh yeah, it only got mixed reviews. That's why I said it. You said one of the greatest games. This is not Let's see. What was one of the
My
greatest games?
opinion. It is my
humble opinion. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And besides, those who don't like the movie the video game.
Movie.
Jesus help me. Speaking of Jesus, we're all gonna need after this movie. Yeah.
Where's Jared?
Those who don't like it, more
Sorry.
like here's the thing. Those who don't like it can kindly piss off, But anyway, but yeah, the newest DLC that's coming out is the 23rd, Tichikai Budokai, or the World's Martial Arts, tournament, arc from the original Dragon Ball. So that means you get to, have battle simulations on the ground, and you get to have matches in the ring where you can knock them out for a 10 count, or at least, I don't know, get a ring out, that kind of deal. And I've seen some gameplay where I think you get to play some of the side characters that is unplayable in the main game, like Tien Shinhan and Krillin, I believe. So yeah, this ought to be very interesting for any gamers out there that love Dragon Ball Z Kakarot or just Dragon Ball Z in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think too, because when did Kakarot come out? That was
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
No, 3 years ago. This was before the pandemic broke out.
See, that to me, the fact that it's still it's a game that as Vic said, got average reviews and everything. It's still cool that it has a dedicated fan base and everything, because the fact that this kind of game is still getting DLC
That's
3
true.
years
Especially
after,
3 years
it's
later, yeah.
kind of showing I don't know, just how
Look, here's the thing, Romy.
how
with
good
Mortal
the
Kombat
game has
Armageddon,
been.
There's one thing you got to give that game credit for, is that it has the largest roster of combat fighters in that video game. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Romy, I was just talking to Romy in the chat. He says Big Willie's gonna free his Willie.
Oh Jesus.
See, I'm interested because let's see, the last Dragon Ball games that I have played, I played Xenoverse, and then I also played, and way before that, the last one that I literally played was Tenkaichi Budokai 3, and that was
It's
that game
Budokai
was,
Tenkaichi 3.
oh,
Get it
Budokai
right.
Tenkaichi 3. Ah, God.
I think I used to play the ones for the PS2. I think,
But
I can't remember.
I
what
loved
the title
that
was.
one
That's
because
what
it had.
you're talking about.
It
Oh,
literally
okay.
had all
Thank
the
you.
characters. It had battle damaged versions for all the outfits and alternate costumes. It was just the absolute best. I could live my Dragon Ball dreams of having super long, intense battles.
Yeah.
The thing is, with the last DLC they had about a few months ago, which I love it, with Bardock, Alone Against Fate, and me and Uriel covered it with commentary. I have to believe that that's one of the best things me and him have done ever, and I think that's one of I'm not gonna lie, that along with the story, Trunks, the Warrior of Hope, and all that. I mean, those are basically based off the TV specials. Now this one that's coming out this Thursday is actually from the anime, which, again, is like, the final arc of the anime itself, or the final arc in the manga before it has the Dragon Ball Z storyline. But it's all still all in one manga. Let's be real here, because after all, they can change the theme and the title of the rest of the story, when it ends off after the tournament, but they'll never insult the intelligence of the real fans that bought the manga. So, but still, I will say this. Now, if Uriel is listening to this, I'm going to say this right now. I refuse to cover this, DLC, on Twitch unless he's on board.
Makes sense.
Because the thing is, it's not just because, me and him are Dragon Ball fans. It's the fact that, the last thing I covered Dragon Ball related, me and him worked on. And we were having lots of fun on that. Like we were referencing the Bardock special of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, yada, yada, yada. And the thing is, I refuse to even do any commentary on a Twitch stream without him with this, new DLC. Now, I will admit, I will play this, but that does not mean I will cover it live on Twitch, because I refuse to do it without him.
Makes sense.
It does, yeah.
So if anybody has a problem with that and thinks I'm being too unbiased and very
That's
prejudiced,
the thing. We really don't know.
the thing is, if anybody thinks that, I'm being too biased and prejudiced because I want my friend on board, kindly go land on a
Kindly, you can
stalagmite.
fuck off because he's my friend too.
Like, kindly fall and land on a stalagmite butt first without no lubricant.
So yeah, let's hope he comes back sooner or later. Not just with so you can cover this on Twitch, but also to the show here too, because not the same without him.
I just really miss
absolutely.
his like commentary and stuff.
Yeah,
I do.
Well,
I
hey, have
miss
you
that
guys
poor
seen?
kid.
Have you guys seen the video when me and Uriel covered the DLC?
I think I have, but I'm not quite sure.
I'll send you a link after the show.
But yeah.
And because here's the thing, me and him had a lot of fun doing that. I mean, this was a thing that me and him that we vowed to do when the DLC came out. We actually ranted, on an episode of R&R this year where they did not get it on time after 3 months of waiting for the damn thing to be released. It took like almost a week. Okay, a week. Why? Because the Microsoft bugs were having complications for the Series X.
PlayStation for the win. All joking aside.
But yeah, simply put, I will be playing it. I'll give my review on the gameplay, but I will not cover the story or anything else of it as a whole without Uriel, okay? Because because the thing is, when he gets back, me and him hopefully will schedule something so we can cover the whole thing, and maybe everything can be happily ever after for all of us.
Yeah. So yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. This coming Thursday, the next DLC for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is the 23rd Tenchigai Budokai, or if you want to call it the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament. And yeah, that is my topic.
Okay, so I guess what I'm gonna do, since we're running ahead of time, way ahead, I'm going to split this into two different sections. I'm going to do, oh boy,
the
Mojo.
In under 2 hours is actually pretty good.
Jared, there you go. Request.
Here's a film. Wait, I didn't read
crap,
Bring
crap,
it back
crap.
up, dumbass.
Ooh.
The bridge.
I
want to get the 4K.
He said the bridge on River Kwai. It's a 1950s movie. It's a war movie.
That movie is on 4K, so I might have to get it. There's a steelbook of it.
I recently watched a 50s movie not too long ago.
Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to do, the first part is I'm going to be doing the top 20 actors with only one good movie. Only one. Not two, not three, not four. And this is coming from Mumble Jumble, so this could be going either way because yikes.
Because to me, I find some acting performances pretty underrated. So
yeah,
we'll
that's
see.
true. Number 20,
Good point.
Steven Seagal in Under Siege.
Okay,
Steven
probably.
Seagal!
That's probably
I
true
agree.
there.
That's his only good
Why would
movie.
you
The name is Steven Seagal.
Yeah, because everything else Steven Seagal's made, except for maybe Exit Wounds. Other than those two, everything else he's made is pretty shit.
Seagal.
That's a pretty accurate
And Victor,
one when you're
didn't you
starting
watch
off
the
with that.
sequel?
Oh, I forgot he was an executive decision because they killed off his character. That's why I keep forgetting.
Hey,
That's the whole.
Did you
guys
watch
see my picture?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why? What happened?
Steven Seagal, Harry Potter, ass.
Victor,
forgot
didn't you
Yeah.
see the sequel to Under Siege? That movie is awful.
I've never seen either of them, but I heard Under Siege 2
Oh.
was Under Siege 2, I have a fun fact about Under Siege 2 Dark Territory. It was
Yep.
co-written by Matt Reeves. I shit you fucking not. Matt Reeves wrote the fucking movie. Matt Reeves, mind you.
Yep. And then you got a young Katherine Heigl.
Oh, kill me. Number 19. What? Okay, Matsumoto, you're not making any sense. Number 19, Paris Hilton for Repo the Genetic Opera? Paris Hilton?
I've heard she's.
Never heard of it.
I mean, I've heard good things of that.
It's a musical. Shoot
Yeah.
me. And it's from Darren Bowles, the director of Saws 2, 3. Did he do 4? Yeah.
he did 4.
What
And
did
then,
he do?
he
Did he
did
do
a
Spiral? Oh, God. Ugh. Oh,
Spiral is so bad.
Number 18, Paul Hogan for Crocodile Dundee. I've never seen
I
this.
didn't know he was in that movie.
No, he's the main character.
Wait. Paul
Crocodile
Paul
Dundee.
Hogan. I was
Not
thinking
Hulk
of
Hogan,
Hulk
Paul.
Hogan. I thought you said Hulk Hogan.
Paris Hilton's a good actress in porn.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I've one of those things. Oh, number 17, Kevin James, Hitch. I've never seen Hitch, but I liked him on King of Queens. So
Ooh.
I heard Hitch was actually pretty good though. But it's funny because Jeromy's here, so there's gonna be a reference to Lord Ass somewhere. Number 16, Rowdy Piper for They Live. That's a movie Gary
Yeah.
absolutely loves.
I come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I think the problem with that is like he's just not a very good actor.
He's a wrestler. He's a wrestler. Come on.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Jared, come on, you gotta admit
some
that fist to
wrestlers
fist.
are great actors.
that fist-
Number. Yeah.
But yeah,
that-
that fist to scene is just priceless in They Live. But go ahead.
Number 15, Bo Derek 10. That's the Dudley Moore movie. The 10, the one with the. You don't know 10? Blake Edwards?
Blank
No.
Edwards.
I would.
No, I wouldn't be familiar
I'd
with it.
have
Sorry.
to like hear a synopsis or like see the poster or something.
Oh, okay. I'm moving on.
Yeah, sorry.
Whoops.
Number 14, I could somewhat agree with this. I'm going to be honest. Ruby Rose, John Wick Chapter 2. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I
face
can see
it.
that.
Batwoman did nothing for her career. She left the show after only 1 year. So,
Yeah.
yeah, let's face it.
I don't even bother with those shows.
Let's see. Come on.
I can agree with it.
Come on. All right, here we go. Come on. All right. Number 13, I don't know if I agree with this or not. Will Wheaton, Stand By Me. Will Wheaton? Why Will Wheaton? He was good on Star Trek The Next Generation. So,
yeah.
yeah, it's I don't know. Then again, I've never seen any of his other movies. So
Yeah, I
he's
don't really know much of any other.
this one, oh dear. If I say this name, Romy is going to be upset because this is a movie. The problem is with that, why would you say it sucks when you never saw a single episode of it? I've kind of seen parts of it. That's why I can tell. You know, if you say something sucks about watching it, I don't really see the point of it. That's the nice way of putting it. But number 12, I know. Oh, God. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Because this is one of those movies where he hates, and this is the character he hates in it. Justin Chatwin for War of the Worlds 2005. Although I will say yes, because Dragon Ball Evolution can go fuck off.
Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
that freaking movie.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
Justin Chatwin.
Then again, I think he hates Dakota Fanning more in that movie. So what do I know?
I used to watch that movie a lot.
War of the Anal Whores.
That's clever.
Well, the aliens might be anal whores. I don't know.
They came out of the ground. They can
That's
come up
true.
the toilet like in House Shark.
Number 11, Jay Davidson for The Crying Game. Everybody knows the twist with this movie. Everybody knows the twist for The Crying Game. And he was also in Stargate, but I don't know. But a lot of people say Stargate ain't very good. It's the TV show that everybody praises, not the movie. But
movie's still pretty solid though.
Number 10. Yes, I'm gonna agree with this one because she has made nothing but shit after this movie. Number 10 is Alicia Silverstone for Clueless. 100%.
Oh my
100%.
god.
100%.
Yeah.
And she plays the mother in
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Diary of
The
a Wimpy
Long
Kid,
Haul.
The Long Haul.
Yeah.
Jesus. The long Horacious. Fuck. I was about to say what. Fuck. I was about to call it the nickname Romy calls. The long Horacious. Clueless. I know, Romy. I know. But I agree because Clueless is her only movie. Because Batman and Robin sucks. I heard Excess Baggage with Benicio del Toro was horrible. And she dropped off the face of the Book Club. Book Club.
I forgot she was in that, to be honest.
Hey, I found something that I think might bring, like a Throwback Tuesday for Romy. You ready for this?
Okay.
And fucking Lord ass! What? Lord ass!
Watch him. Hey, Jordy, watch Romy getting PTSD again.
Here we go. Number 9, I'd say, aside from another movie that's on the wheel, this one I can agree with. Tom Arnold, True Lies. Yeah. He's hysterical in True Lies. He's hysterical. And then
he was.
Then he did 9 Months, which I really liked. And then other than that, I never saw Call Pool. I never saw The Stupids, but I heard both are terrible.
Hold on, there's another one. Here's another one.
Wait, hold on. Tom.
Fucking
Let me
Lord
see. Tom Arnold. Oh my god.
That's all I needed to do.
I think it was from the best and worst of 2015. I'm thinking that's where it's from. Romy. I believe so.
Oh my god.
Tom
Arnold.
What was that from again? Episode 4 of Pain and Game Podcast.
Never mind. Oh, that's right. During the Teen Choice Awards. The Teen Choice Awards.
Yeah,
right. The Teen Choice Awards thing.
That was during the Teen Choice Awards.
And you know what's funny? Ever since, if COVID did one good thing, it knocked out the Teen Choice Awards. They haven't done a single thing a single Teen Choice Awards ever since COVID.
Oh, but
that's one of
one
of the only good things that COVID's done. Then again, there's the Kids' Choice Awards still, but that's besides my point.
Before you move on,
that was also before the infamous rant on Mr. Casual too. So
that's right. It was the same. So it is. Yeah, that's right. No, that's the wrong episode. Excuse me.
No.
I love Boyhood.
My name is Casual. I love Boyhood. If you give me a golden dildo for best movie of the year, I will shove it up my bunghole.
My God,
Jesus.
Jared. You know what other movie Tom Arnold was in?
Which one?
What?
Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare.
Oh, that's right. He was with his Roseanne. He's in Roseanne. That's right.
That movie is so bad.
It's horrible.
No, I'll play with power.
The whole fucking Power Glove scene. Give me a break.
Hunter says, all seriousness, that and should it happen again, we know what to do.
Yeah. Pretty much. But number 8.
Jose says,
All right, I'm trying to focus here. I'm trying to do my topic. Number 8 is Dane Cook for Dan in Real Life. I've never saw this movie, but Dane Cook, yeah,
Dane.
Dane Cook.
The Golden Dildo
Just
Award goes to
Dane-
Lucas.
Just Dane Cook. He's a
Just
joke
Dane-
thief.
No, that's not true. I don't want one. I want a golden dildo. I want a platinum one.
Number 7, Katherine Heigl, Knocked Up. Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
100% agree
Yep.
there.
Fuck Grey's Anatomy, by the way. I said it many times, but fuck that show. I remember watch ER instead, or House, or any other medical drama except for Grey's Anatomy. Soap opera,
Yeah.
shit.
But yeah,
Anyway.
Katherine Heigl. She was an unforgettable. It's
She was
quite
in the
forgettable.
Nut Job. She was in the Nut
Ugh.
Job.
One for the money she was in. I've heard that was garbage.
Number 6, no. You implying that James Corden has a good movie? Are you fucking kidding me?
I called them
James
the golden
Corden?
butt- I
James
called them the golden
Corden.
butt plug.
Number 6 is James Corden for
wow.
Into the Woods. Into the Woods? Really?
Into the
Woods
out
is
of all movies.
Romy says I call them the golden butt plug awards. Kind of funny because okay, so he has his thing called the golden butt plug awards, and I call it the golden dildo awards.
Oh my god. Number 5. Jessica Alba, Sin City. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, other than Dark Angel, I don't think she's done anything good.
What about
Well,
White-
Dark Angel was a television show,
What-
by the way,
what
not
about-
a movie.
What about Light Angel?
No. Number 4. Stephen Baldwin, The Usual Suspect. Stephen Baldwin, aka was he the one from Biodome? Was he in Biodome, or was it Billy Baldwin?
He was in Biodome.
Yes. It's Stephen
Yeah.
Baldwin is also the one that is Barney Flintstone, or not
I
Barney Flintstone.
wish
Barney
it
in
I wish it was the Silver
in,
Dome.
Diva Love Rock.
the second film.
Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Number 3, I disagree with because there's another performance that I really, really like from this guy. Number 3 is Tyler Perry in Gone Girl. Stop. Where's Star Trek? Yes, he's only in it for 3 minutes, but he was great in it.
Okay.
Watch
okay,
Mumble.
Romy,
Did you forget about that?
Someone. Okay, I think Gary had to review Biodome after he lost.
Yeah, he did. And
after he lost-
Romy, you
after
had
he
to
lost-
watch.
After he lost
Problem
the money
child.
cards,
Yeah.
he lost the money cards. Then the freaking card sharks thing with him and Romy. Which Alex Parras hosted. Shout out by the way. This was pre-25 days, of course.
Yeah. Number 2, Linda Blair, The Exorcist. What? I
Linda
thought
Blair?
she only did one good movie. I thought she did at least one more, but I don't know her career. But she goes off the
I
face of
don't
the
know
planet
her
after this
career
movie.
much. I just know
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah, I'm looking this up.
too.
Oh,
The
the
Heretic.
heretic. Oh, kill me.
Oh,
And number
jeez.
Which was
one-
made by someone who didn't like the first movie.
No wonder. You know what? Maybe David Gordon Green's gonna pull the same shit with his movie because I have no faith in that movie either.
Oh, hell
I have no faith in The Exorcist Believer. I'm sorry. No. After what he
Somebody
did
needs-
with
somebody needs a
Halloween Ends,
plug.
nope.
Oh God.
Number 1, George Lazenby on Her Majesty's Secret Service. The only time where he actually played James Bond. Otherwise, he left. He left after that, and Sean Connery, I think, took back the role, I think.
For
After
one more
that.
movie.
Huh.
Unless
then
you
it was-
count the Irvin Kershner movie.
Oh, God, that's
isn't
unofficial.
canon.
I only-
Kushner.
Irvin Kershner, everybody's
Holy
favorite.
Holy shit.
But yeah, I agree. Fuck Halloween Ends. That movie's garbage. But
oh,
yeah, that's the first part of my topic. The second part, I'm gonna do a movie review, and I know
okay.
this is gonna be controversial. It might be not. But certain people in here, I know are gonna be very upset about what I'm gonna have to say here because I
Well,
saw.
If there's one thing I'm looking forward to, it's not your rant, it's Ahsoka. On the 23rd.
What, a rant?
Ooh.
Why would I rant on Ahsoka? I never even finished
Yeah.
Clone Wars yet.
No, you need
What?
to get those headphones out and shove them up your ass because
Yeah.
you need to pay
Oh.
attention.
What?
Those are big headphones.
Yes, they're big.
Yeah, exactly.
How can they fit them?
Technically.
It's exactly.
How can you
Hold
fit them
on
in
a
there?
second. I'm talking. See, those are the perfect size to shove up his ass and make sure he gets a colonoscopy.
Yeah. Congrats. Yeah.
And guess what? It's his favorite color, black.
It's not
Oh
black.
my
It's like
god.
green. You can't really see.
Jesus.
Greenish kind of like a very dark green. It's not black. It's not black.
Well, the
God damn
quality
it.
would say otherwise in regards to the computer screen, but I
Oh,
was just telling you,
Jesus.
I'm looking forward to Ahsoka on the 23rd, but
I
I am too.
I'm looking forward to. What
Me
I was
too.
saying is that you weren't looking forward to ranting about this, whatever it is you're about to rant about.
No, yeah.
Nerd.
But yeah,
know what it
I'm looking
is.
forward to Ahsoka. I just gotta watch the Clone Wars and Rebels before I do, but I don't have the fucking time because I'm working on 2 projects and I'm focusing on Lost right now. I'll get to it eventually, I promise. But the movie I'm gonna review is Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, the newest installment in the Transformers franchise, the reboot. Although technically Bumblebee started the reboot continuity, but technically this is official now. So
I don't get it. Like, so they're
I am not.
they're not continuing the original movie timeline like they've been doing for the last few years.
no, Bumblebee restarted the continuity. The
I'm not
Bumblebee
saying
movie
a word.
restarted continuity, and it's honestly for the best because fuck The Last Night and fuck Age of Extinction.
Oh,
That's all I gotta say. But here's the thing. Here's the thing though. I was hopeful for this movie. I was hoping it would be good because because after Bumblebee was so great, I wanted this to be good. You have a good director in Stephen Caple Jr. who directed Creed 2. You have a good filmmaker, but unfortunately, this movie kind of fucking sucks. It kind of sucks. It really does. It's one of the biggest disappointments of the entire year.
Don't a majority of them suck because
yes, a majority of them do suck, but I was hoping with a fresh start with the reboot, it would be better. But nope.
I think there's way too many CGIs. I believe.
No, CGI is not the problem. Well, it's a problem with this movie, but it's not a problem with most of the other Michael Bay Transformers movies. And since I'm talking about
wait, hold on, Transformers: Rise of the Breast. Them dinner plate nipples will roll out.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, I'm not saying a word.
But this film takes place after Bumblebee, several years after Bumblebee. It takes place in 1994, I believe, and it's mainly about because Bumblebee takes place in 1987. Remember, the timeline's been completely gone. The Michael Bay continuity is gone from Bumblebee when it goes to Bumblebee. The continuity is gone. So now it takes place in 94, several years after Bumblebee. And it's pretty much about the Transformers trying to find this key to get back home to Cybertron. But the problem is that there's this thing. Well, can I call this a Decepticon? Yeah, I guess it's a Decepticon named Unicron.
So. You know what the real Decepticon is? A Transformer.
That's the easiest thing, man.
This isn't funny!
Thank you.
But Unicron's trying to basically what he was trying to do. But in the opening of the movie, he along with his henchman named what's his name? Scourge. I think it's Scourge, right? Yeah, Scourge. He pretty much kills the Transformers that came before them, called the Maximals. You know, like it's the Beast Wars Transformers. It takes place. Yeah. It's implementing Beast Wars into this movie, right? And now, with the help of 2 human characters that I could give less than a shit about because they're very forgettable, the Autobots pretty much have to team up with the Maximals to get the key, maybe go back home and save the world because Unicron's about to blow up the Earth too. So, and that's the basic plot in a nutshell. Now, look at this. Jordy, you're about as funny as a Gary Music pun. Jesus.
You know what, Romy? You're gonna need Jesus after this review.
Oh, no pun intended, because of the movie we're talking about.
Oh, geez. I mean, we already have one right here. Right here.
Well,
That's kind of sacrilegious if you're comparing Jared to Jesus Christ.
It really is.
But still, this film is a fucking mess. The screenwriters of this movie, there are 5 screenwriters for this movie, and it fucking shows.
That's not the average amount that they currently
usually it's about 2 or 3. This one has 5. That's how you know. I don't know. Probably rewrites the Zor, and one of them is Joby Harold.
Oh, jeez, Romy.
Joby Harold, if you know, he's the showrunner of Obi-Wan Kenobi, which fucking sucked. So that's how you know that I was not looking forward. There was something going to be wrong with this, because Obi-Wan is a flawed series, severely flawed, and he did King Arthur, The Legend of the Sword, which I heard is awful, and Army of the Dead, which is garbage. So this is a horrible screenwriter. I'm sorry, and he did the story for this movie, and yet Paramount could have chosen a script written by the co-writer of Screams 5 and 6, and yet they passed on it. Yeah, good job, Paramount, for picking possibly a worse script. Anyway, the movie is all over the place. Like, how can I explain this in words? Because I'm having a hard time trying to explain this movie. This film, I'll start with this. The CGI.
He also, hold on a second. He also worked on The Flash.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah.
No wonder.
He did.
This guy's a fucking train wreck.
We're not talking about the successful TV series. We're talking about the movie that just came out.
Yeah, the movie that flopped bad. One of the biggest box office bombs of the 21st century.
Now, here's the thing.
Oh, jeez.
I know my dad didn't see it in theaters. He watched it here, at home. And honestly, he kind of liked it, because there were certain moments in there that actually, brought a little bit, of, some old school stuff, including, what was that guy who was supposed to be Superman?
The fan service? That's one of the biggest problems with that movie. It's pandering to the lowest common denominator. Enough with the multiverse shit. Anyway, you're talking about Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage. I thought that was a pretty good thing right there. But still, I'm not going to...
Microwave. Yeah, exactly. Microwave.
I'm not going to, dwell too much on it, because I hadn't watched it for myself, but I know my dad liked it. So
as I was saying, I was only mentioning that to make a point. And then two other writers have never wrote a script before, and the other 2 writers that I have forgot to mention are the screenwriters of The Meg and The Meg 2. So that tells you the quality that we're going to have with people. We should have seen this coming a mile away, because The Meg sucked. I never saw the sequel, but I don't want to, because the first one was bad enough. The film is all over the place, story-wise. It just goes back and forth, back and forth. It feels so rushed and yet so slow at the same time. It doesn't know what it wants to be. And they waste the Beast Wars characters badly, because you want to know something? The Beast Wars characters, other than the prologue at the beginning of the movie, they don't show up until an hour into the movie. And the movie's only 2 hours and 7 minutes. They don't show up till halfway through. What is this, the Dinobots from Age of Extinction? They don't come into the last 20 minutes?
Well, dinos are supposed to be extinct.
That's besides
you could have showed the Maximals a little bit more earlier.
The film.
Hey, wait, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be wrong for them to do a mix up of Jurassic Park and Transformers all in one?
They already did that. It was called Age of Extinction, and it fucking sucked.
Oh, in that case, we call that trans, park.
This isn't funny!
That's the second time I had to pull that. Let's keep a counter. Anyway, the
No, wait. It was Trans-Jurassic Park, I believe. Trans-Jurassic.
This isn't funny!
I'm beating the joke to death. Please.
Yeah. That GIF was funnier than what the trans jokes are. Oh.
Anyway, the point here is that Scourge. Yeah, okay. The story. I'll get to the characters in a moment. But the
Scourge.
story is just all over the place, and it just doesn't like. It takes itself too seriously for one. For Transformers movies, like Bumblebee had this fun type of thing about it. So did the first Michael Bay movie in a way, but
And he was
everything
yellow.
Who was yellow? No, not talking about the actual Bumblebee. I'm talking about the movie Bumblebee. It was
No,
fun.
I'm saying
He is yellow.
He was yellow.
Yes, he was yellow. Of course he was yellow. Of course he was yellow. What? I feel. Oh my god, my brain cells are killing me.
My
Oh
God,
my God.
Jordy, what is wrong with you?
Well, you're yellow, and you know
And you
what
know
else is
so
yellow?
bad about Bumblebee. I'll
What?
talk about him in a
You
moment.
are.
I know I'm going to be ruining this movie for everybody, so please, if you haven't seen this movie, I'm going to William, hold up the hand. Hold up the hand right now. Hold up the hand with the spoilers.
I'm holding it.
Look,
I'm holding
look
it.
at that. She says, "Jordy, don't make me come on there."
Oh no, please.
Ugh.
If you want to come on here, Romy, that's your call.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
I mean, hold on. This is the 40th episode.
Well, it's not the 50th. That's the big one. This is just a regular episode. That's the 50th. We have planned to plan that out, but Jared, I'm sorry you have to deal with this sour rotten fucking diaper.
It's kind of funny. 'Cause
I have an idea.
I actually like working with Jared, believe it or not.
I have an idea. Give me a minute.
It's a lot better than working with your lord ass.
Okay.
What is happening?
I'm updating the title. Oh, wait. Damn it. I was about to update the title, but I guess I can't. Damn it.
You got to do it on YouTube.
Oh, damn it. Never mind. Oh, wait. No. Actually, it came through on my end. Wait. Let's see here. I think it came through on my end. Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't mean he likes working with you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's test that theory. Jared, you like working with me?
Yeah, I do.
There.
Of course I do.
Anyway, I was about to call this episode the roast of Jordy. Oh! He went. He disappeared for a second.
Ah, crap. My picture's gone. Hold on a second.
Oh, your picture. But as I was saying, the film. Oh my God, what was this whole thing? Is getting me all messed up with what my thoughts on this movie. Anyway, as I was saying, Jesus Christ. It's pretty much one of those times where.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yes. I could. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
This also happened during the 200th episode of R&R. I wish I was making that up.
The film is all over the place totally, and the story doesn't make much sense. It really does not. It just kind of feels all over the place, and the pacing is so fast and so slow at the same time. It's just incoherent. But that's besides my point. We keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again. Now I'm going to talk about something new. The visual effects. They are not done by ILM this time. Done by mainly by MPC and Weta Digital or Weta FX, whatever they're fucking called now. The same people who did Avatar: The Way of Water, and this is a fucking step down in terms of visual effects because this movie looks
it's
horrendous.
a shame.
It looks horrendous. I'm sorry. Visually, it looks horrendous. It looks like a PS3 video game. What happened compared to the first Michael Bay movie with stunning, revolutionary even visual effects, and then you get to this movie, and it's just a PS3 looking nightmare. Especially in the third act. Oh, it looks like a mess. The characters are not memorable. They're not memorable. And Optimus Prime in this movie, he's kind of a dickhead. He really is. He's like a dickhead in this movie. He's just like, he's pretty much like almost like a dictator in this movie. That's not who Optimus really is. He's a leader that cares about his team. He thinks everything is his fault. He's pretty much like an emo kid in this movie. He's just like, everything is my fault. I led to the everything happening on Cybertron. It was my responsibility. I was like, shut the fuck up. Megatron was trying to fucking destroy you or whoever the. I don't remember Bumblebees that much. My brain cells are killing me because of this movie.
By
But
the way, if you haven't seen my comment, yeah, that's why I commented because William has his hand up.
Yeah, I saw that comment. I was like, I swore to tell the truth. I really do.
It's like, take off your hat. Now raise your right hand.
Oh,
Now put your left hand here. Take off your hat.
I'm not wearing a hat. No,
No, it's a Three Stooges moment.
oh. Alrighty.
What
Go
happened
ahead,
to
Victor.
What happened to Victor?
Uh-oh.
Oh my God!
No.
No!
We broke
Oh
him!
no!
Yay!
I was frozen today!
Fuck my internet. Fuck my internet.
I was
glitchy that
concerned
shit.
at first because like
I was
couldn't tell if
worried
you were
because
just
your
sitting
screen was
really still or if
frozen.
you were frozen.
Fuck my internet. I had to refresh my damn page.
Let it go.
Jesus. Oh no, shut up.
Jordy, no singing.
Yeah, no singing. No singing. Scourge, he's a terrible
Me
villain.
and you,
He's
and
terrible.
you and me.
Yes, he is bad at no singing. Let me talk.
Okay, I'll stop.
The
Jordy!
Hey, you too. The Scourge, he's a terrible villain because even though he's a badass, there's no character development. He has no character development. You don't know his motivation for why he's doing this with Unicron. You don't know even what he's really about. He's a flawed villain. The human characters, mainly Noah, played by Anthony Ramos, and what's the girl's name? Elena, played by Dominique Fishback. They are not memorable. They're just like the same fucking human characters you saw in the Marky Mark, Michael Bay Transformers movie. So pretty much the last two before the reboot. They are not memorable. They're forgettable, and they try to give at least Noah a little bit of character motivation, but it doesn't fucking work. Especially with his relationship with his little brother.
I'll be right back.
And it doesn't really work in my opinion. And the fact is that his character becomes part of the fight at the end of the movie where he gets a fucking exosuit. So he's fighting with the Transformers, so it makes no fucking sense. And something else happens in this character at the very, very end, which I'll talk about last because that's the part that really fucking pisses me off. The human characters are not memorable at all, but the worst character of the entire fucking movie. Pete Davidson as Mirage. Dear fucking God. I have no choice but to say this. He's the next Mudflaps and Skips and Mudflap. He's pretty much that. Again. He's fucking annoying. Don't shut the fuck up. The only difference is that he is not a racial stereotype. Other than that, he's the same fucking character as those twats. Fucking annoying. He doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. His jokes are not funny. It's just shut up. Just shut up. I would keep on talking. And there's a cop out with his character towards the end where you think he's about to get killed off. I'm just like, and I fell for it too, where I thought he was dead. But then when he comes back to life from a Deus Ex Machina, I was just like, that was me. That was my reaction. And also too, they do a similar cop out with Bumblebee to the point where halfway through the movie, Bumblebee technically gets killed. They kill off the second most popular character in Transformers history. And then they pull a Deus Ex Machina at the very end. So Bumblebee's alive now, and then pretty much he comes into the fight with one of the most worst music supervision I've ever seen, where he comes out in the parachute with Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J playing in the background as he's shooting the Decepticons. Really? Really? Is it the best you could do? That's the best you could do, right? ridiculous. There are some good voice acting. I know Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime, of course, is fantastic, but I want to mention Ron Perlman as Optimus Primal. Yes, he's wasted as a character. He's wasted in the movie, but Ron Perlman does a very, very good job in the role. And Michelle Yeoh's character, what is she? Who is she? Air Razor. I thought she was good as well, performance-wise. The character, not so much. And I'm saying this right now. Kiss my ass. That was awesome. Well, I'm sorry I didn't like it. I'm sorry. But the action scenes, they're so boring. When you film Transformers action scenes and they're boring, you know you fucked up. You know you fucked up when this is more exciting.
I hereby discharge you from duty.
Yeah! That was more exciting than anything I've ever seen in this movie. But, yeah. The visual effect, the music is not that great. The score, especially, the score is very disappointing considering that they said that they were going to be doing a lot with it. Like, they were going to bring cues in from Transformers, the movie from 1986. And, of course, they bring back the main theme briefly of the Michael Bay films, both themes. But it's, like, so once in a blue moon, like a hint at it. Not even the whole thing. I'm just, like, cop out. But the ending to this movie, the very end, the very last scene, it's about after the whole thing's done, the world is saved. And also, the thing is that the Autobots don't go home because the key, I think, is destroyed by the end of the movie. Yeah. So they just stay on Earth. Yeah. Optimus does destroy the key at the end of the movie. So they have no choice but to stay on Earth for a while. So anyway, the main human character, Noah, goes into an interview one day. That's part of his subplot. And he gets interviewed by this guy who is revealed to be... what the fuck's the character's name? He's revealed to be Agent Burke from the G.I. Joe franchise. Meaning, they were trying to set up a crossover between Transformers and G.I. Joe to potentially start a Hasbro cinematic universe?
Well, G.I. Joe failed the last time, and it was called Snake Eyes. Where you see, like in the trailer, he shows his helmet, and that was the very start of that movie.
Nowadays. I said Agent Fuck? I said Agent Burke. I said Agent Burke, not Agent Fuck. But it's the same guy from those movies. Like, the same actor from the original, like the Stephen Summers one and the John M. Chu one, Retaliation. The same guy. So it supposedly takes place in that continuity. And now they're putting that continuity into... What's next? Hot Wheels. Unfortunately, they are making a Hot Wheels movie. They are.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Abrams, you're better than this. Yeah, after the success of Barbie, they're going to go through with the fucking Hot Wheels movie. And they're going to do fucking Uno, and it's going to be a heist movie. Mattel, that's a Mattel. What is with Hasbro and Mattel trying to adapt everything they have? Are you that fucking desperate? And
you know they say money speaks for them.
Yeah, but this movie flopped, so I don't think that crossover is going to fucking happen. At least I hope it doesn't. Please don't.
I hope not too.
Hasbro and with Transformers and G.I. Joe, they don't mix. They don't.
The last failed attempt for a G.I. Joe was that fucking Snake Eyes movie.
Yeah, the G.I. Joe has pretty much failed in movies entirely at this point. Especially when they brought back with Snake Eyes and just... This was awful. Other than the voice acting and some of the cinematography, especially when they go to Peru, there's a section where they go to Peru. It does look nice in terms of cinematography. But other than that,
it does.
1.5 out of 5. This film's garbage.
Damn.
End this fucking franchise already. End it. Be done with it. there's no hope for this anymore. Bumblebee just got lucky that his solo movie was any good. It was just luck because they had Travis Knight directing. Yeah. And I'm not looking forward to the animated one. I'm not looking forward to Transformers 1, which apparently is being directed by Josh Cooley, who directed Toy Story 4. I would say I would looking forward to it, but apparently it's going to be in this continuity. So no, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm sorry. Transformers should just stay dead. I'm sorry. There's no other way for me to put it. And Paramount, do better. That's all I got to say. Jared?
All right. Well, for my topic, since,
God, that was awfully long because Jordy would shut up.
Since we're counting down the days until I'll be off of the show.
You never said that on the air. You better tell everybody. You never said that on the air. What are you talking about?
My screen went black or whatever for a second.
Oh,
Am I good now?
Hold on. One more thing. Yes, stop hiring Joby Harold. He's a hack. Anyway, yeah, you're good now, I think. I think you're good now. I think. Oh, no. Yep. Oh,
am I good now?
I saw froze. I see frozen.
Yeah, your screen is a little frozen.
It's stuttering now. It's stuttering. It's not frozen, but it's stuttering. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, Q Stephen A. All right, I haven't done that in a while, so I'll do that in the meantime.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play.
Anyway, you're still stuttering.
Still stuttering. I'm gonna exit and then come back in.
Yeah, might as well. But yeah, as I was saying before Jared comes back. This is weird. Joby Harold, I'm sorry, he's a hack. Sorry, there's no other way for me to put it. Because Obi-Wan Kenobi. He also did the movie Awake with Hayden Christensen, which I heard is awful. With the way Hayden Christensen, where he's in a coma. Well, he's in a coma, but he actually could see that movie. No, speaking of Jessica Alba, she's in that movie too. But yeah, that film, he directed that movie. And I think that's his only directorial work. And then he did, ridiculous. Okay, let's see if that's better now. Okay, all right.
Am I good?
Now.
All right, now I'm starting. Now it's starting to get better. It's starting to get better. Yeah, there we go.
Right.
There we go.
I don't know.
There we go. There we
go.
go.
I don't know what was going on with my internet.
Anyway, you better tell the audience what's going on because you never told them on the air.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Basically, I have decided to step away from my full-time position as a member of the Popcorn panel just due to life and not having as much time as I used to with a full-time job and then moving in, my girlfriend, friends, family, and then school starting very soon. So basically I decided that I would stay on till the end of this month.
Which will be 29th. We agreed it would be the 29th. And then hopefully Ibarra comes back by then because otherwise I think we'll be fine with Jordy on board too. But I just hope he comes back by September so we can fill.
But also, I'm not completely. I won't completely disappear because I still have, stuff on the wheel that could potentially, be picked. And if those get picked, I want to try to be on here.
Yay! So think of it this way. Remember how Jordy was on the show on a 4-week basis? It's kind of like that, but it's not 4-week basis. It's more like whenever it actually comes up.
And we have a lot of movies on the list, and it could very much be there might be 3 in a row that are Williams. And
exactly. That's happened. Will's gotten pretty lucky the past couple of times where he just gets boom, boom, boom.
I know. He keeps getting hitters.
Like Victor. Victor. I've been so lucky. I got 3 freaking movies in a row from that wheel, and I'm
I know.
I am lucky.
Anyway, now that you explained that, you could go ahead with your topic. You just
all right. So, I couldn't really figure out what I was going to do with a topic. I could have saved this one for my last episode, but I was like, why not? we're going to be talking, or I'm going to be going over my personal favorite films of all time. These are movies that I give a 10 out of 10 to.
Ooh, 10 out of 10.
And I will specifically wait till the end to announce that these movies are my personal top 10.
Okay.
So
right.
I'm actually, because I can't name them off of my hands like right now or whatever, I'm actually gonna go to my letterbox on my phone, so I might like disappear, but I swear I am still here.
I disappear. That's like one of the only good things about Mission Impossible 2.
That's a good Metallica song.
All right, let me get to
Mission Impossible 2. That movie could kiss my ass.
Yeah,
let me get to my really top. Let me sort through my stuff.
It's pretty funny that Christopher McQuarrie hinted at possibly when part 1 was being filmed. Oh, we might hint. We might. There's a picture of him like a briefcase with the Chimera from Mission Impossible 2, and yet in Dead Reckoning Part 1, you don't see it. So did he try to do that to fuck with us to think that Mission Impossible 2 was in continuity, even though technically now it probably isn't? I don't know. Because next time I do my Mission Impossible marathon for Dead Reckoning Part 2, if it comes out next year, I'm going to be doing all the Mission Impossible movies again, except for Mission Impossible 2. Fuck that. I'm skipping it. Once was enough.
Yeah, it really does suck. I mean, the only character that I really like was Luther.
In the whole franchise, in the whole long term, it's never addressed again. So you could just jump from Mission Impossible 1 all the way to 3 and not waste a single beat.
Yeah.
All right.
It's garbage.
All right, I've got it set up here.
Oh, look, Jared's set up here. Looks like he's filming the Blair Witch Project.
I am.
No, better yet, he's filming another maybe possibly Riddick movie that becomes much more darker.
This is Pitch Black.
Oh God.
Pitch Black.
No.
Pitch Blacker.
Pitch Blacker.
All right, so
ought to be better than the Chronicles of Riddick.
So okay, what we've got here. So these are all movies that I have given a 10 out of 10 to.
Okay.
First off, we have a movie that has multiple titles. It is a absolute shitty movie. I will say this, but it is one that I freaking love. I watched this with my best friend and we had an absolute blast. It is an Italian barbarian film that I've briefly mentioned before called Ator 2.
I know.
Oh, right. You did mention
Ator.
That's right.
This is an Italian ripoff movie of Conan the Destroyer. It is a cheaply made movie with literally a scene where they are just fighting invisible people.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Fighting invisible people. This is Invisible Man if it was action.
This is a movie that I really would not recommend to anybody because you are not going to get the entertainment out of it that I did just because of I was in the right place at the right time watching the right shitty movie. Basically. Next we have a movie that I feel like it feels weird because it's technically like a film you can't see because they never released it.
Uh-oh.
It's The Sweatbox.
What?
The Sweatbox? What?
The documentary about the making of the Disney animated movie Kingdom of the Sun.
Kingdom of Crystal Skull?
Which became Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, that's right. The Emperor's New Groove. That's right. Because it was supposed to be more serious.
It was directed by Sting's wife.
Oh wow.
Some
it goes.
Emperor's New Groove. That happened to be my brother's favorite film before he died. And
Wow.
And every time,
Oh, wow.
every time my mom hears that introduction thing, she can't help but shed a tear from time to time.
But yeah,
because it was my brother's favorite film.
Disney. But yeah, Disney hasn't released this. In a lot of ways because they don't like how it depicts some of their creative staff, because they do seem a little arrogant or assholes, or kind of oh, this isn't going to work, Roger Ailes, we're sorry, we're going to fire you, kind of thing. But I think it's an interesting look into the creative process, and shows that despite them never making the movie they originally intended, I think they still made a good movie in the end. So
yeah.
Next is, well, look at here. It's a Jesus movie. It is called The Greatest Story Ever Told.
The Greatest Story Ever, the circus? No.
This is a 3-hour epic from the 1960s that it's not beloved because of just the time it came out in, when it had a bunch of these cameos from hot stars at the time, including John Wayne.
John Wayne. What is this? Genghis Khan? He's playing Genghis Khan.
He plays the Roman centurion at Jesus's crucifixion, and he says, "Truly, this was the Son of God."
Oh, Jesus.
He says it exactly like that too.
Oh my goodness.
Why does it sound like an inbred hillbilly that just?
Because it's fucking John Wayne.
Hold on a second. Why does it sound like an inbred hillbilly that just fornicated with his cousin kind of accent?
Oh God.
But this is this movie's actually super beautiful and everything. I absolutely love it. Then
first cousin's Mary.
I'll speed some of this up, but then we have a movie that I put on the list.
No, it's a fact.
On the wheel.
Okay.
And that is Secondhand Lions. Check out my review for my thoughts.
Secondhand Lines.
Yeah.
I freaking love this movie. And then a movie that wish Ibarra was here, but it's the Muppet movie.
Yeah, didn't he put that on the wheel before we had to take it off to delay it for another time?
He did.
That's right.
Yeah,
he did.
That's right.
That was
when the Muppet movie is a perfect movie, and to me, it is always going to be the best Muppet movie.
I like the 2011 one the best. I think.
Next is a movie that recently rewatched, and it is the Oliver Stone movie, not the other one. JFK.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play fucking Alexander.
No,
Christ.
JFK. This movie
I've never seen it.
Freaking awesome.
Apparently, a lot of here's the reason why I want to see it, because after I saw Oppenheimer, I've been hearing people say, "Oh, Oppenheimer, the last act of the movie, it's pretty much like JFK." That's what I've heard.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I really appreciate about that.
But JFK is it. Oliver Stone is a full-on believer in the conspiracy to kill JFK and stuff, and
he's a conspiracy nut.
It's even if you don't believe that or anything, this movie is just still super compelling and interesting, and this has probably some of the this is one of the most dialogue heavy films I think I have ever seen. I don't think there is a breath in this movie.
Oh Jesus.
And it's 3.5 hours.
Oh my God, it's longer than Oppenheimer. And that's dialogue heavy.
And then this one, I'll just tell you, Vic, you'll find it boring.
Oh dear, here we go.
But it's this is actually one of my personal favorite Marty Scorsese films.
Oh dear, please don't tell me it's the fucking Irishman, please.
It is The Age of Innocence. It is a
I've heard
romance
of that
movie.
movie.
Costume drama.
Romance
I've
movie.
heard of that
No,
movie.
it's a costume drama. That shit
Yep.
puts me to fucking bed.
Yep. Next.
Oh wow, great cast.
Disney's animated The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's one of the better movies of Disney Renaissance.
Yeah.
Well, personally, my favorite film of the Renaissance and my favorite Disney movie generally is Tarzan.
I freaking love Tarzan too.
Yeah.
A movie that I
Tarzan.
reviewed a few months ago, Bambi.
Oh, yeah, that
Fucking
makes
love
sense.
Bambi.
Yes. Yep.
Bambi is one of
Childhood.
the best things ever made.
Yeah.
Next we
And Jared,
have
you would not believe
Yes.
how many times you would not believe how many times I rewatched Bambi on VHS tape. It's almost like every single day I watched that movie as a
Did it
child.
all the time.
Right?
Next is
That's my favorite.
the best Disney live action remake, The Jungle Book.
Yeah, that is the best
Jungle
Disney live
Book.
action remake.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
I freaking love this movie. Like the fact that I gave it a 10 out of 10 shows like just how much I love this movie. This movie's just pure magic to me. It is like one of the best things that Jon Favreau has ever done.
Yes, and that's saying a lot
The-
because he's done a lot of fucking good things.
Like the
Including Mandalorian, but
CGI
season 3 was
is
shit anyway.
the CGI is fantastic. It's just a magical kind of movie for me.
Yeah.
Next is a movie that stars a pretty controversial person, but he's so freaking good in it, and he wrote it. It's the movie Honey Boy
Honey Boy.
Honey Boy.
with Shia LaBeouf,
seen-
where
Oh,
he
fuck that
basically plays his
motherfucker.
father.
Oh, that's
Fuck
right.
that motherfucker.
Yep.
I've heard that now.
And
so,
apparently,
yeah.
now I remember now. Apparently, he said that the whole movie was supposedly based on his life, and then it ended up being not fucking true. Most
Yeah,
of it was
then he
fucking made
says it's
up.
not. I'm like, I don't know how to believe you or not. But still, in the end, it's a really like gripping movie to me. This one, Romy, is the one that told me about it.
Okay.
It is one of the only Western movies I love.
Tombstone. I don't know.
It is Once Upon a Time in the West.
Sergio
yeah,
Leone.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Sergio
I freaking
Leone.
adore this movie. And then next
do
is
too.
a classic that like just is an absolute. Well, I'm saying it's a classic that's an absolute classic.
A classic, that's an absolute classic, and that's a classic. That is an absolute classic.
It's
Well,
the
that's-
Wizard
well, that's
of
a new one.
Oz.
Well, that's a masterpiece.
Yes.
It is an absolute masterpiece, and I need
We
to watch
have
the
to do it.
4K soon because I own it.
We have to do it for the show.
I'm sorry, guys. I love this movie. I love it so much, and it
Here
is
we
the
go.
second review I ever did.
Here we go.
It's
Here we
I know
go.
it
Paddington
is.
2.
Oh, Pat.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. I thought you were going to say Alexander. I don't know why I thought that it would be Alexander. I don't know why. I've only seen the first Paddington movie in theaters, and I actually remember really liking that.
Onward to something else that Vic will be like, yay, he did it. The Exorcist, which is the best, which is my favorite horror film of all time. That is a perfect movie.
My favorite horror movie of all time. I'm gonna say John
Paddington
Carpenter's The Thing.
2.
You still hung up on that,
Fuck
buddy?
you, Paddington 2.
But yeah, Victor, the
Marmalade
next one up.
sandwiches and that retarded, silly, stupid shit. Anyway.
Yeah, by the way, the next one was The Exorcist.
Oh, that's a great movie.
And then another movie that Vic will love, E.T.
That is one of my favorite films of all time. There's no exaggerating. I think it is okay. It's not the greatest film Steven Spielberg's ever directed. That will always be Schindler's List, but an argument could be made that it's my favorite movie that he's ever directed.
Yeah, same. I
You're
agree
my
that
favorite.
like Schindler's List
That or Ready
is
Player
the
One.
best
What
film
is
he's
that?
ever.
Ready Player One or Saving Private Ryan? One of those three. It's one of those three.
One of
Let's see.
those three.
Then here we
would
have.
be
I'll
Jaws, Jurassic
just
Park.
call it a double hitter. It is Toy Story 1 and 2.
I put all four of them in there.
I 4 almost makes it, and like I'm not. I love 3, but like not as much as. Yeah. More less I say about that, the better.
Yeah. You explained about that last week, didn't you?
Another one that Vic's not too hot on, but I adore this movie. It's American Beauty.
American Beauty.
Paper bag. Fuck.
And I'll get
It's
this
the
one
most
out of the way
beautiful thing in the
too.
world, and I feel like I can't take it. Pretentious ass dialogue. Fuck that motherfucker. Maybe if that scene weren't in there, and if Kevin Spacey wasn't being such a creep ass, maybe I still would have liked it. But no, not anymore.
And then I'll get this out of the way too. I'll get these two out of the way, Vic, just for you. There Will Be Blood.
Oh, fucking shoot me.
And
yes,
The Witch.
I hereby discharge you from duty.
You left me no fucking choice.
There's always
Jesus, Victor. how many times are you gonna keep on repeating the same freaking clip over again?
Well, it didn't. I didn't click on "This Isn't Funny" a fourth time.
Next we have Elvis.
That's a great
left
movie.
the building.
This is
really
the
good
Elvis movie that I've always like. It's my dream movie of like what I would have made.
And also, I believe, hot take, I think it is Baz Luhrmann's best movie.
Oh, by far.
Because
I agree.
I can't stand the motherfucker until this movie.
Oh, I agree.
Next is a movie I recently rewatched with my girlfriend, and I've talked about this before, how I love this movie the most out of the trilogy, and it is still just very personal to me, and it is The Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises, amazing movie until the final act.
I freaking love that third act so much.
Messy. It deserved a rewrite.
Let's see. Okay, now I'll just say Avatar and Avatar: The Way of Water.
Yeah, they're gonna be in my favorites of all time as well. Mainly the first one because I've seen the second one only twice in a row, but still, the sequel was worth mentioning. But yeah,
The Shawshank Redemption.
That's a great fucking movie.
Thank you.
Let's see. The Silence of the Lambs.
And it is a thriller film. It is not a horror film.
No, it is not.
Just push the lotion on his skin. Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
Yeah, I'd fuck me.
Let's
see. Buffalo Bill, man, what a character.
Then we have what I think personally is Jim Carrey's best performance, and it is The Truman Show.
I thought you were going to say Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I was going to walk out again, but I love The Truman Show. The Truman Show is a very good movie.
I need to get the 4K.
Although, to be fair, I prefer
Great
Jim
movie.
Carrey's comedies. I prefer them because I can rewatch them more. But The Truman Show is the best drama he ever did. Although it is a comedy in a way, for like the first 2 acts, in a way. It still has that kind of silly, kind of Jim Carrey kind of thing going on, some bits of it. So.
Well, but then again, that was his departure from what he mostly does, which was comedies.
It's a dramedy. Let's put it that way. It's a dramedy because there is comedy elements.
I can see that.
And then, sorry, Vic. Blade Runner 2049.
Son of a fucking bitch.
No!
Yeah, Denis Villeneuve could eat. No, he doesn't deserve to eat my ass.
Absolutely,
okay.
Jared.
So now I will count down my top 10. Favorite
Okay.
movies of all time.
Oh, this would be good.
Some of these, because like I need to rewatch some of them. So like really the top 5 are the ones that have like a fully designated place. But these are my top 10.
Okay.
Inside Out.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, that is. It is.
Great movie.
This to me, like Toy Story and Toy Story 2 will always be like near and dear to my heart. But Inside Out is really the Pixar film that speaks to me as somebody that is a very emotional person at heart. I'm a very like empathetic and sympathetic person. This one truly like speaks to me on a very like deeply emotional level, and I freaking love it.
And why are they making a sequel? Don't ask
Take her
me.
to the moon.
Don't ask me.
Take her
This
to the moon
is
for me.
one of the absolute greatest like films ever made. It's a romance. It's an action film.
Jerry
It's
Maguire?
everything. Well,
I love black people!
I guess those football scenes were action films.
Oh,
Or action
yeah.
scenes. Titanic.
Show me the money.
Oh, well, I mean, Titanic's pretty good
Obvious.
too, but it's not as good as it. No, you know what? Titanic is a pretty
love
good
that movie.
film. I would. Hold on. I gotta check this.
Big.
I gotta make a point
I
here.
want to smack it. I was gonna do that, but I don't want to rip off Ibarra.
Titanic is fucking brilliant. I think James Cameron did a brilliant job. I think it's in my top 5 best films of 1997. Why is it not number 1? Well, it's simple, really.
You got me there.
Masterpiece. You better not disrespect Scream 2, or else I'm gonna
I-
play that clip
Where's-
again if you don't.
All right, next.
Where's Sarah Michelle Gellar when you need her?
Well,
To
she got
Kill a
killed off in the movie.
Mockingbird.
I heard that's a brilliant movie. I still gotta see it.
One of the,
What
if
was
not like the best performance ever. Like I freaking love Gregory Peck in it.
Yeah.
To Kill a
really great.
Mockingbird.
This
That's
one,
right.
I recently got the 4K. It is my favorite Tim Burton film. It's another one that speaks to me on a deeply emotional
Batman?
level. I can watch it anytime.
Batman Returns.
It's Big Fish.
Oh, that's right. Big
Ed
Fish.
Wood.
I thought no.
I
Ed
was
Wood
gonna
doesn't have
say-
a 4K because Disney's not gonna fuck her release one probably.
Now, for these
Fuck
next 6
you.
movies, these movies are set. Like these will always be the top 6.
Okay.
Specifically, the director's cut with this one, and it is Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah. Fuck you, Tom Rothman, for fucking with that movie before the director's cut came out. I'm going to make it 2.5 hours. I want you to make it 2.5 hours, and I want you to make Orlando Bloom look like a dick.
It is one of the. It has one of the best, if not the best, director's cut ever. I think because it just changes the movie.
What about
so
the?
much.
What about T2, the special edition, which is technically a director's cut?
I don't know. I haven't seen.
I actually prefer that special edition.
I haven't
from T2.
seen.
I actually do prefer the theatrical cut, but I still think the special edition is fucking amazing.
I haven't seen either
Although I have to watch the
version,
special
like
edition
enough to really like. I would have to like maybe watch them like back to back and watch them several times.
Yeah,
But,
probably, but
I think this is a brilliant movie. And then number 5.
oh yeah, hell,
Deer.
I forgot one. Daredevil, the director's cut of Daredevil.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yes. Yes.
Number 5 is The Deer Hunter.
AKA On the Wheel, and the same
It is
trailer.
on the wheel.
Deer
Yeah.
Hunter, the Deer
It
Hunter,
is
the Deer Hunter.
fucking brilliant.
Ow.
After now, number 4. This is a movie.
Number 5 through 1, The Room.
Oh, I forgot the Room. I forgot to put The Room. Like, this isn't on the top 10, but The Room.
How
can you forget The Room? How can you forget about that?
But anyway,
that's not true. Don't make ask.
then we have a movie that I loved so much the first time that as soon as I finished it, I put it back in and rewatched it. And Vic is going to be like boring. It's Zodiac.
Really? Zodiac?
You motherfuckers! Piss! Go catch your dick!
I don't have that, but I do plan on getting that eventually.
I freaking love this movie. Now my number three right here was at one point my favorite movie of all time. It is perhaps really, aside from number 2, one of the most important film to me, because it made me like really consider like making movies, writing movies, wanting to, do something with film. Inception.
Yeah. That's in like top 15, top 15, top 20. I don't remember.
This is one of the most important films to me, if not the most important film to me.
Yeah, and I think it's Christopher Nolan's best film by far. He hasn't topped himself since. I'm sorry, he hasn't.
Now,
Oppenheimer he did, but I don't think so. I think Inception is just too hard to pass up.
Now, number 2 is... There's technically 3 of them, but they all mean the exact same to me. Because I saw these movies as a young kid. I watched the special features over and over, the movies over and over. It's the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I think it's one of the greatest franchises of all time. And then The Hobbit kind of fucked it over.
These are like literally my childhood right here. They're like so important to me.
And
then number 1's Alexander.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake. For fuck.
So I don't need to say anything more here.
Fucking Alexander.
I actually predicted that.
Colin Farrell, what are you doing?
Hey, you get to see Colin Farrell's butt and his penis.
Oh God!
Oh, were they glorious to watch?
Oh God! I don't want to answer that. Thank you very much.
I mean, it's all in shadow, but it's there. Hey, you get to see. Hey, listen, you get to see all of Rosario Dawson. Just saying.
Oh Jesus! Somebody's. Oh God! Oh, for breaking news! Super Mario Brothers movie, the 1993 movie, is getting a release on 4K in Japan. I wish I was making this up.
Listen, that reminds me. My friend Courtney. One of my friends. He got a like Australian copy. Blu-ray copy of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Which that's the new movie.
Sorry. The Super Mario Brothers.
Damn it, Jose.
I mean, but he got it, and it comes with the like that's been surfacing. That's 20 minutes longer. He started watching it, and it's only 8 minutes longer. It doesn't have all the added scenes in, which is weird because the 20 minutes of extra footage is readily available online.
That's strange. That is really weird. Probably because this film's so bad that nobody should subject themselves to watching that. Oh my God. Fucking 4K out of all things. You don't do a freaking Charlie's Angels Full Throttle 4K, but we get Super Mario Brothers from 1993 instead.
Where's my true life, bitch?
Where is True Lies? Or where is the Abyss?
Where's my money, bitch?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah, this film. Ugh. I'm pissed off. Let's go to commercial review. Damn it.
Man, this thing is smunchy. Smunchy? Soft, melty, crunchy. It's smunchy.
I'm thinking Craffelty. Crunchy, soft, melty.
No, it's more of a crunchy, chewy, cheesy. Crunch-easy.
Nice.
I know. Knuckle me. Thank
Nice.
you.
Oh, okay. I'll just.
Taco Bell's Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Warm flatbread covered in 3 melted cheeses, wrapped around a crunchy taco and topped with a zesty pepper jack sauce. It's a textural taste sensation. To get crunchy, chewy, and cheesy, think outside the bun.
All right, make a wish, honey.
Whatever you want, right away. Go to Best Buy today for a special offer on Comcast high-speed internet. You'll also get a $75 Best Buy gift card, a $50 instant rebate, and more. So remember, just go today, and you'll be online by tonight. Comcast high-speed internet. It's Comcastic.
Fuck Comcast. They are a piece of shit. They are a piece of shit.
Every time you blow out the candles, and then 3 ponies show up, and then you have a gorilla prop. What am I looking at with that Comcast commercial?
Fuck Comcast. That's all I gotta say.
I thought it was Best Buy for a second, and it's freaking Comcast.
Fuck Comcast. That's why I did it, to fuck with everybody, to think it was Best Buy, even though it's not. Fuck Comcast. And Xfinity is the same shit. Xfinity is Comcast. Look at
God, I have Xfinity.
Yeah, you have
I was just baffled with
Comcast. How
blowing
dare
out
you?
the candles.
Goodbye. Fuck you.
Maybe that's why my internet.
Fuck Comcast. Anyway, tonight's movie is the 2010 January Dumping Crown movie. Yes, it's a January
I forgot
release.
about that.
Anyway, this is the Book of Eli.
They say the war tore a hole in the sky. That was 30 winters ago. I've been walking ever since. Put that hand on me again, you won't get it back.
I need that book. I know its power.
Nobody touches it but me.
It's not a book. It's a weapon.
The Book of Eli. Rated R. Starts January 15th.
Oh, wow. January 15th. Is that the same day that WandaVision premiered a few years later? Like, over a decade later? Yeah, it's the same day. It's the same. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, this film is going to lead to a very interesting conversation. I mean, I think it's a... What? No, never mind.
No.
Yeah, so I should get the exposition out first before I go even further. But I gotta get my shit together. Okay, the Book of Eli is a 2010. Yeah, it's a 2010 American post-apocalyptic neo-western. I don't really consider it a western.
I think
Not
I
really.
think it would be like it's that. It's just that town is very westerny.
Yeah. Directed by Albert and Alan Hughes, known collectively as the Hughes Brothers, who of course directed Menace to Society, which is one of the greatest fucking movies of all time. I mean, if you haven't seen it, what are you fucking doing? And it was written by Gary Whitta, who was a co-writer on fucking After Earth. After Earth. I am not a coward.
He also may have written Duke Nukem Forever.
Yes, he also may have written Duke Nukem Forever, and he wrote the game Forspoken, which, yeah, that game should be fucking buried because Forspoken, we don't talk about it. Anyway, it stars Denzel Washington, Gary Oldman, Mila Kunis, the late Ray Stevenson. I forgot Ray Stevenson was in this movie. This was before I saw this movie. Before I saw Rome. That's where I best know him from now. And I forgot he was in this movie. Also starring Jennifer Beals, Francis De La Tour, and fucking Michael Gambon.
Yeah.
Dumbledore. Dumbledore! The second Dumbledore, I should say.
Actually,
not
it's the second Dumbledore, and his wife is Lady Maxime from Goblet of Fire.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire connections. Here we go. Anyway, it was released on January 15, 2010 by Warner Brothers in North America and Sony Pictures releasing international in all other countries. It was also produced by Alcon Entertainment and Silver Pictures. And the budget was only $80 million, and it made $157.1 million, making it kind of it almost broke even, but it's not exactly broke even. It flopped, technically speaking. It was 3 more million away from becoming a hit, but it just barely missed the mark. Anyway, 30 years after the war, after war turned the world into a wasteland, a lone warrior named Eli marches across the ruined landscape, carrying hope for humanity's redemption. Only one other man understands the power of what Eli carries, and he's determined to take it for himself. Although Eli prefers peace, he will risk death to protect his precious cargo, for which he must fulfill his destiny to help restore mankind. 47% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it has a 2.9 on IMDb, and it's 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb. They said no, not IMDb. Letterboxd was the 2.9 or 2.8, one of the two, and it's 6.8 on IMDb. So I guess I'll start by saying this. This movie is fucking underrated because it didn't really get that much attention from
what I saw. From what I saw by watching it today, it kind of is underrated, to be honest with you.
It is.
What I like about it so much, first of all, it's a post-apocalyptic movie. That just sucks you right in because I'm a sucker for a post-apocalyptic kind of.
My favorite movie. Stuff in it was the post-apocalyptic stuff.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm not a big of post-apocalyptic much, but then again, this one actually is an okay thing for me because it actually helps tell a good story. And you're probably asking, like, what was this guy's life beforehand? And I'm like, in my head, if you were to ask me that question, there is no need for an explanation of his life. They don't
give an explanation.
They don't have to, because the way how this guy lived of his beliefs proves that's what he was, you know.
Not only that, but we don't know anything about his family, if he even had one or anything like that. It's just kind of left into your own interpretation, which is not ambiguity. That's different. It's different in terms of storytelling. It just feels different.
But I personally think, you know, his character, you know, as the character Eli was actually very well done. Even if you don't get to know what his life was like before the apocalyptic thing, he actually comes off as a very decent character and very, you know, and very dangerous if you ever try to screw around with him.
Yeah, he's pretty much one of those guys. He's pretty much the post-apocalyptic version of if you meet Mad Max with John Wick. He will fuck you up.
Here's one thing I did.
He's not
while
fucking around.
watching. By the way, this is what I noticed while watching the entire movie. Just like in Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks' character, Eli's character does not curse at all.
Does he even say a mild cuss? This is an R-rated movie, and Gary Oldman cusses quite a bit in this movie. But
he does.
No, Eli, the character Eli did not cuss, not even once.
But yeah, the film, I
would watch it and try to confirm, or you know, if he didn't, you know, but
because I don't really remember. I thought he cursed like a mild swear, like at least once. I don't remember. But yeah, this film also does a really good job in terms of trying to set up what happened, because they do explain it. It's not direct, but they do explain what happened. It was a nuclear holocaust that caused the end of the world, and everybody decided to go. Everybody went mad over this disaster, and the book that Eli is trying to carry and use it to restore hope in humanity is a holy Bible. Now, that leads me to my next point. I think this movie uses religion better than most other movies, especially ones made by fucking Pure Flix. Those guys, Pure Flix can go eat ass.
No, Victor. You gotta say what Hunter says. Pure Fox.
Yeah, Pure Fox. Who cares?
I actually agree.
Credit to Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Jared.
Oh no, I was talking about Go Ahead, Jordy.
I was saying I actually agree with Victor's, right there, because it really does explain, what people like me are, in regards to how we live, like how it's supposed to be displayed.
And
now,
another thing, it doesn't feel like propaganda. It really doesn't feel like
no,
it could
no.
have easily been propaganda, but they didn't do it. It was subtle how they did it.
Now, here's the thing. Now,
it didn't feel it was shoved.
I do not agree with the version of the Bible they use, because the one I use is the King James version, which is, again, in all seriousness, the true word of God. But I will give it credit where credit's due, like, with the storytelling of what they were going with in this movie. So I got to give it credit where credit's due.
Also, keep in mind, too, that the part of the story is that there is no version of the Bible no matter what. So his story is trying to any version of the Bible just to get the word out. It's trying to save one of the most sacred texts. It's almost like a national treasure movie in a way.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. The Bible should not be taken for, like, some people like to call it, some people, when they use the Bible as a weapon, to justify certain actions. Here's the thing. I prefer to use the Bible as somewhat of a shield, because it protects you as well as it protects others, from sin and other stuff.
What I also think, too, is that it's not just the theme of religion that is carrying the movie. There's also, in a way, it's all about hope. It's about humanity. It's, about what these people have gone through during this post-apocalyptic future. And I think it's really well done for the most part. Like, the Eli character is one of the most, even though he's a fucking badass, but he's also sympathetic in terms of what he wants to do. And once you know the twist, it makes everything even better.
I mean, from beginning, from at the very beginning, I was like almost, about to be disinterested regarding of what happens in the beginning. Not going to explain what happened, but as I dove into it while watching it earlier, I felt like, you know what? I'm kind of glad this movie was put on the wheel, because I'm starting to get a little bit more interested as this movie, carries on,
Yeah, and also, too, is that you notice this, too. Like, I love the first 15...
Wait, hold on a second. Hunter says you not only sympathize with Eli, but you also sympathize with his mission.
Yes, that's absolutely.
True.
What do you call it? The film also, I personally believe that they also do a really good job setting up the worlds. The first 15 minutes is nothing but setting up the world, and they do it with no dialogue. And I think it's fucking brilliant.
That's honestly
what I mostly focused on. It was mostly visual storytelling as financed throughout the first 15 minutes.
And because it's the Hughes Brothers, the Hughes Brothers, they know they're eye with a camera, especially if you see Menace to Society. But that leads to my next point. The cinematography is gorgeous. It is a post-apocalyptic future, but somehow the movie looks fucking beautiful.
Like, I'm gonna say this. This movie is, like, I'm gonna say, yes, it is beautiful, but in the fact that this movie's fucking ugly. Like,
yes,
it is gross.
It is gross, but it is beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
Like,
very self-colored.
The whole world is gross. However, and it's really like a brownish look to the entire movie.
Like, it's just
brownish, grayish.
Like, it's an ugly color to look at, but I think it gets across just how, like, it's not just that they gave, like, the green tint of, like, something like in Fallout 3 or something.
Yeah.
It's like,
the one thing that I liked about the, around the landscape is the fact they went, like, it was almost like, the Holocaust took everything back to old West style, like the OK Corral or something like that.
That's why
again, there's the neo-western.
The neo-western influence there. And also,
I mean, I actually, to be honest with you, sure there wasn't much greenery or anything else, but I actually love the scenery of the neo-western and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it's just a beautiful looking fucking movie. To think that it only cost $80 million, it looks like it cost $100 million. It looks gorgeous.
It does, yeah.
And the performances,
Mhm.
of course, Denzel's going to be phenomenal. That's pretty much standard with him. That's pretty much standard.
Very.
But I think it's one of it. I think legitimately it's one of his most underappreciated performances. I think he does brilliant.
I think
fucking
he
job.
is great in this.
Gary Oldman's villain.
he sure is.
My dad, hold on a second, guys. My dad just got back, and he's asking, what are we reviewing? And then I said the Book of Eli. I said, I haven't seen it, but I heard it was really good. And I was like you, I mean, it is. You should watch it.
Yeah, you should. But the film, like Gary Oldman's villain, is so over the top, but it gets across how fucking evil that guy is. I mean, he is not afraid to fucking kill people and have his henchmen shoot at others and all that other stuff just to find this damn book. The book is so important to him.
Like he's so, like he is so fearless and.
Like, go ahead, Wayne.
Like his character is so fearless that he will not stop until he finds that book. No matter what he does, he will always go out of his way just to get that book, no matter what the cost is.
And you know what's so funny? Like the fact that this character, really shows no compassion and no remorse for what he does, for considering how he'll go to any lengths to get that book. But it's not just a matter of him being fearless. I think he fears about what the Bible could represent against him in regards to humanity.
In a way, that's what happens at the end of the movie. That's what happens to him.
Chaos.
Yeah, and it causes remember at the end of the movie, right after he finds out that wait again, this movie's over fucking 15, almost 15 years old. The whole twist of the movie where it was all in Braille, that's a fucking brilliant twist. And Eli had to remember it from memory. Just it's brilliant. And yes, I'll give Chris Sexton in the chat this. That it makes you feel the power.
That's actually
of
one of my cousins.
That Eli Oh, it is one of your cousins. Well, hello.
One of my cousins, younger ones, actually.
It makes you feel that power of belief that he has. Yeah.
Yes.
And the film, in terms of,
here's one thing I also liked: the fact that they didn't shove any romance down our throats.
No, I feel like I'm glad it didn't force the whole romance subplot, because it almost felt like they were going to do it, but then they were like, no, we're going to subvert it. And it was basically almost like a mother and daughter relationship between Denzel Washington and Mila Kunis. However, I feel like the Mila Kunis character could be a little bit better. I think it could have been a little bit better.
She fell flat for me.
Well, I mean,
I had a feeling.
If you were like, if you were like focus more on Mila Kunis' character and just like learn more about her own character development, it would have been much more.
Like
I noticed that too. I mean, Hunter just pointed that out. I noticed that too. After he got shot, there was lightning in the background.
Yeah, that's true. You can barely see it because the camera is shaking when he gets shot, but you do see it. Yeah, that's true.
I noticed that.
That's actually that whole sequence right there. That's when they shoot at the fucking house and then it leads to that. That's just a brilliant. And, also
and it was a one tracking shot too.
Well, it's edited like a tracking shot. There's very clearly CGI involved, but I think it was just brilliant. And Mila Kunis' character, if I had a major flaw, she kind of did fell flat a little bit. Like, you understand where she's coming from, but I feel like I wanted to see a little bit more of her character before he meets Eli, to have her, sympathetic more, because we don't really know the relationship between her and her mother all that much. And I feel like that was kind of essential to the story and how it's being told.
I think if we were to...
I was left and wanted more.
If I may add this, Victor, I could probably give a good explanation. Like, maybe their relationship was a typical mother and daughter relationship where they had, cared for each other and loved each other, that kind of deal. Like,
the thing is that we don't know, because consider Gary Oldman is fucking married to Jennifer Beals' character who plays her mother.
I know
it's a fucking abusive relationship.
What I'm trying to say here is that, maybe that's what they were going for, because I could see it, but I'm not saying everybody else could, but I could see it for myself,
Yeah, and they
even
don't
though
really.
I will agree it wasn't as fleshed out as it should have been, but I will say though, at least they tried something, you know.
Yeah, and another thing too that I want to talk about is the action, because the action is batshit crazy in this movie. If anything,
I
this is
Action's
a
really good.
This
I
is
actually
Joel
love
Silver
that.
producing. Of course, the action's going to be fantastic if Joel Silver is
Yeah,
fucking
It
producing.
was
But
badass.
you go ahead, Jordy.
Yeah, I actually agree that I loved the action sequences. You know,
Yeah, I feel like they remind me of 300. A lot of 300 influence in there.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah.
in terms of like they use the blood, it's almost similar to 300.
I wouldn't have thought about I wouldn't have thought that, but yes, like now that you say that, like
Yeah, and
even with the coloring.
yeah, the coloring almost looks like 300 in a way
Yeah.
too. But the production design, of
Mhm.
course, that's immaculate because, you know, the visual thing. And also, too, I gotta say, the score is actually pretty damn good. And one of the three composers is Atticus Ross, who's best known for collaborating a lot with Mr. Trent Reznor. And he's also a member of Nine Inch Nails at this point.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
go ahead.
Yeah, I love the music in this, like especially the ending theme.
Well,
Like
yeah.
as the movie's like wrapping up and everything.
Yeah.
Like that is like a
Yes.
really good track.
Uh-huh. Which I think is the main theme of the whole movie. I think it plays at the beginning too. I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does.
Probably
I believe so.
does.
Yeah.
But yeah, the score I think is
Yeah.
fantastic. I think it's fantastic. And another thing too is that it keeps you gripped from start to finish. It grips you from start to finish. Oh, Ray Stevenson's character. Of course he's fucking fantastic. He's absolutely fantastic in this movie. Yeah.
He's awesome.
And
I love him in that movie too.
Yeah, and he gives no fucks. He shoots that one guy like, oh, I don't know what happened after Eli escaped. I don't know what happened. Psh, dead. He just shoots him. Like he's not as menacing as Gary Oldman's character, but it's really good. And like especially towards the end, the ending is like,
you notice that his last name is Oldman, yet it looks like he's playing somewhat of an Oldman.
But yeah,
I'm just saying, that's all.
The last half an hour of this movie I think is fantastic when they're going on they're on the boat and they're going to the Golden Gate Bridge and they try to get in they go to Alcatraz. Yeah, it's technically the place they go to is actually Alcatraz, the prison. And this is just this place where they try and preserve books and media and music, and it's a perfect place because they don't have a copy of that version of the Bible that they had, so they wrote it down.
Okay, that person that they meet when they go there. Does anybody not? Am I the only one that sees him that looks like Albert Einstein?
He looked like Malcolm McDowell, but I confirm it's not Malcolm McDowell.
I know that, but
I thought it was.
No, it's not. It's not Malcolm McDowell. It's Tom Waits. Wait, it is. Wait, no, he's not in this movie. It is. Oh wait, he is. He's uncredited. That's why
he was in that movie.
He was uncredited.
Yeah,
that's why I got fucking confused.
Yeah, but don't.
He was in that.
Did anyone else other than myself look like? You see that old guy look like as if he looked like Albert Einstein or something?
Yeah, he almost looks like Albert Einstein a little bit. Although he doesn't look as good as the Albert Einstein in Oppenheimer. That's pretty much Albert Einstein right there. Whoever they got to be in there.
Much.
But the film, I think, it doesn't feel too long. It has a perfect pace, and I feel like it's just very well done. It's just a very well done movie. And also, too, keep this in mind too, that when they put the book, like after the Bible is completed, when they produce the copies, notice how they put it on the shelf next to the Quran, which is pretty much the Islam text, which I think is really interesting.
And it's beside the Tanakh, which is the Jewish text.
I think it's also like equal opportunity. It's like it's just as important as those two books. I feel like it's a great way of showing how those three books, not just the Bible, but those other two, are just as important. Like it does similar things. It's about faith. It's about believing in. It's about doing the right thing. That's what this movie's all about.
Yep.
So, Jordy, we're gonna say.
Yeah, I also realized that the moment when that the bad guy has the book, and they actually unlock the thing, and they find out that it's nothing but text for only where the blind could probably read off.
The Braille.
I'm not gonna lie, that was actually genius.
That's the twist. He's blind. I don't know if you noticed this, but Eli is blind. That's the twist. That's how I was able to. That's the twist. Because they just zoom up in his eyes that showed that he's blind.
It's kind of, and the thing is, I didn't know he was really blind at the time, to be honest with you.
No, that's the twist. That's the twist. He's blind. Why else would it be Braille? And he memorized the whole thing without using the book. All the text. And that's a huge fucking book.
I'm not gonna lie. He didn't look blind to me, but then again, maybe it's because he's legally blind, you know?
But it's confirmed he's blind. In the entire movie, he's blind. So, and
I mean, there is a difference between blind, and legally blind, you know?
No, they say he's blind completely. It's just heavily implied that he's just blind. But yeah, this film, that ending is fantastic. Like the whole thing about, when, Mila Kunis's character walks home to try and, make peace of the place and all that. Because the thing is that Jennifer Beals' character leaves Gary Oldman's character. He's just like, fuck you. She's like, fuck you. I don't want to do anything with you anymore. And she realizes that it is the Bible because she's blind. I don't know if you notice that she's also blind. When she goes like this and it's in shock. And she's like, oh, I don't know how to read it. Even though she knows it's the Bible. She knows. You clearly have facial expression. And then and then the saloon, the bar, goes into complete chaos because what he's done, Gary Oldman's character, he's done, it's chaos. Complete chaos because every henchman he has is dead. His
wound also got infected to the point where he was suffering, a fever, and he was gonna come down with it, and he was gonna
he probably died.
No, it's confirmed he's dead because you cannot, if you don't have your bandage changed and all that, and alcohol rubbing on it and all that,
and it's a post-apocalyptic, you can't find that shit anywhere. You're dead.
So he was screwed the moment Eli shot him in the leg.
Yeah, but yeah, I really like this movie. There's not much else I could say about it. I'm gonna give this movie a 4 out of 5. I think it's a really well done movie, and this is also, keep in mind, this is the last movie that the Hughes brothers worked on together. Otherwise, they split and did different things. Was it Albert Hughes who did Alpha, the movie Alpha? We know with the doll.
Yes. I think so.
That movie is also visually stunning. So that movie is also visually stunning.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 just to up one on Victor, but still just prove that it's actually it's a very well done movie. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the greatest movie of all time, but I will say it is a movie worth watching with your friends and family, and it may change your life for the better, of course, with all due respect. William, what do you rate this?
Yeah, we pretty much covered everything that I wanted to say. I mean, for the first, I remember liking that movie like the first time I saw it, but then upon a rewatch, I'm starting to really even dug it even more, and it's so underrated as hell. Too.
Yeah, it is underrated.
You mentioned I know one of you mentioned like the shootout during the house. There was like a little fun moment where Gary Oldman's character was like looking for the book, and then Eli was like, "It's right behind the TV," and then one of his henchmen was like, "The what?"
Yeah, the what?
Because they don't know what TVs are.
I'm not gonna lie. Anybody who says the what,
I actually really like that little small details that they put in just to make the film much more enjoyable too.
When someone says like the what and referring it to a TV if they never heard about it or seen it in their entire life, I will say this: you need to get out more.
Nah, but again, this is post-apocalyptic. There's no TV signals to begin with.
I know that. I'm just being funny with those who act like that in general.
Yeah, and also too that it's funny when they have the record on is that fucking song. That's one of the silliest choices you could have picked. You could have picked to play that in that scene. very silly, but I think it's really well done. And
Yeah.
Dumbledore, he's fucking fantastic in this movie.
Dumbledore.
I
Yeah.
love that scene with them like
Yeah.
at that house.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Malcolm McDowell was like probably in this movie to get away from Rob Zombie. He was like, I had enough of
God's
this
sake,
redneck
Rob
shit,
Zombie.
and I'm just gonna. He probably did this to get away from him. And I'm just like, yeah, he made the
Rob
right call
Zombie,
after that shit.
Great musician, a horrible filmmaker. Let's put it that way.
Oh no,
his music is phenomenal.
So yes.
Not his movies. But anyway, did you give a score, Jared?
But yeah.
Wait,
William was even giving a score.
William, give the. Sorry, stupid me. Go ahead.
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
Okay, there. Now, Jared.
All right. Well, I decided to, wait for some of my views towards the movie towards the very end for my rating because it is not going to be as high as these guys. I thought this movie was okay. I thought this movie was just okay. For a lot of it, though, I was really enjoying it. I thought the action was really good. I thought Denzel Washington was great in it. I loved the cinematography and the music. And overall, I like the themes in the movie about religion and faith and all that stuff. I do really like how, Eli is wanting to, take this book, out west and everything to bring, hope or, something like that. To try to better humanity in a way.
Yeah, some source of humanity.
But then you have Gary Oldman, who is wanting this book purely to control.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think that's an interesting way because there are, I hate saying it, there are people out there that will use religion as a tool to control people rather than help people.
Yeah, and
there's another movie that does this very well, but maybe we'll get to it someday. It's called Saved.
His way of wanting to control became an obsession, which in a way started to control him and then started to cause chaos among others. So,
but my problems with the movie, and I'm sorry, Vic, because I know you love the third act. I kinda hated the entire third act of the movie.
Get off Rolf's property before Rolf gets his beating stick!
I can't believe you right now.
That's coming from the son of a shepherd.
Wow.
Listen,
you betrayed us.
You betray me. You're not good.
My brain. Sorry. Sorry. It was just my brain started to boggle with everything that was happening because it was he gets shot, he is wounded, he is dying, but he is able to travel the rest of the way and recite the entire Bible from memory while he is dying. And they're writing down something that would take weeks to write down, and then there's just other things. I didn't care for the twist of him being blind because I'm just I think that, it's cool, but then I'm I don't know. And then at the very end, when Mila Kunis is I'm gonna go be a badass.
It's more I'm gonna go home and fix everything. That's what I got. That's my interpretation. Not I'm gonna be a badass.
Yeah, I didn't. None of it gelled for me at all.
I guess I interpreted it a way differently, but you do you.
But yeah, I don't know. To me, the whole third act fell apart, and I think it's movie that has some really like strong ideas and some really good acting and some good action and stuff, but I think to me it needed like more drafts.
In other words, you're thinking the exact same thing I feel about The Dark Knight Rises. This is the exact same shit.
It needed more drafts.
This is The Dark Knight Rises for me. What it is for him. This is what it is for him.
So, like,
Right.
yeah,
Now we're
like,
equal. Now we're even.
If it wasn't for the third act, I would have given this movie a 7. But to me, it's a 6 out of 10. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hate me.
Hey, Jared, you can go into witness after this if you want.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm doing at the end of the month.
Hopefully not with Medea. Now it's time for me to look at the poll before we go ahead and pick our movies. So let's look at the poll here. I just asked 8 random movies, and it looks like the winner. Let me hope I don't put this on the fucking wheel here. Maybe I'm thinking we might have, but I'm not. Let me look at the wheel again, just to be sure. I would like to be sure.
Oh, by the way.
Hold on.
Victor, before you forget, I want you to also go over the worst picture poll too.
Oh, wait. I thought I already did it.
No, I think we might have forgot about that. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just make sure the one that won isn't on the wheel. That only takes me a second. I'm just trying to figure this out real fast. I think it's not on here. Wait, why is Braveheart doing here? We already did that. Gone. Okay. It's probably no. I don't think it's on here. So the winner is I See Dead People. It's The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Which is
the
best M. Night Shyamalan movie. Shut up, Hunter. Unbreakable isn't as good as this. It's not. This is better. It's better. The Sixth Sense, I think, is M. Night Shyamalan's best movie that he still has ever done. Now, let me check if I did have. So, since he let me check the worst picture poll because I forget if I could put that in. Let's just search up on the thing here. Let's see what won. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second.
Who's the biggest loser?
Wait a minute. Wait. Why is this all over the place? This is all over the place. This is stupid. Damn it. Let me just
Well, you did that poll like 2 weeks ago, so.
Hold on, Let's put Razzies.
Canadian when you went like, eh.
Oh, Jesus. Ugh. Come on.
Okay.
Maybe you're being concerned because I'm not seeing anything right now. Then again, I'm looking at all my Razzie Marathon shit. Oh, the pain, the agony.
Are you sure about that?
I thought I did.
Let me look this up.
I'm trying to.
Hold on.
Oh wait, I did do one. Wait a minute, I did say the winner. I did put down the winner. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
If you didn't, then you're screwed.
Oh fuck! I didn't. I announced the winner, I think, but I didn't put it down.
Yeah, didn't put it down.
Just in case I didn't say it already, the winner of that poll was fucking Geely.
I think I remember that.
Wait a minute, you do remember that? So why did I not put it down before? I'm an idiot.
Well,
Damn
I mean,
it.
I think I remember.
You know, I got a special theme.
I can't remember that.
I got a special theme for Victor. It's Roman Reigns' old theme, but only with a better.
No!
But it's a better one. You ready?
Oh, no!
Dumbass.
No!
Dumbass.
No.
Oh no. Okay. The winner was 6 cents for this week's poll, and then 2 weeks ago was Geely. I finally put that fucker down. So let's start doing the viewer poll. Jared, you could go first.
All right. We'll do a newer movie that I think.
Okay.
I mean,
ow.
Huh?
Nah. It's just my legs. Never mind.
Oh, okay. We'll do a sort of like newer movie that I mean, I'm pretty sure like we've all seen this and can say we enjoy it, so it might be fun just to do. But Detective Pikachu.
I fucking love that movie. It is the best video game movie of all time. Yeah, it is. Although it's not my favorite video game adaptation overall. That would be The Last of Us TV show now. Seriously, that show's fucking amazing. You don't fuck with that. It's still the best show in 2022. Nothing's topping it. Sorry. All right, Jared, what's the other?
Yep.
The other. Let me see. Let me think. Fuck it. Let's do it. Just because I know you'll love it. I don't think it's on the wheel. Tarzan.
Yeah.
Specific.
Hey.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Jared, you gotta be specific. Which one you're referring about?
Oh, the Disney 1999.
All right.
Of course, because we're not talking about the Legend of Tarzan, which came out God knows how long ago.
There have been other Tarzan movies before that one.
I know, but we're not talking about the Casper Van Dien one. Come on.
You gotta be specific with these things, or otherwise you'll confuse the audience.
What do I mean by 2020? Oh, yeah, I forgot. The last one's 2023. Anyway, good choices. Jordy?
Okay. These two are anime ones. You ready for this?
Anime? Oh, God, help me. Yeah, we're going to talk about anime for 2 hours.
Yeah. Hey,
finally.
Let's bump William off the show.
Let's talk about Dragon Ball. No, I'm just kidding.
45 minutes.
Let's talk about Attack on Titan for 15 fucking minutes.
Okay, so
let's talk about the Promised Neverland. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, in fact, let's degrade someone on the panel and make them look stupid and just
let's block them on the air.
Yeah, and not care about the ramifications.
Okay.
Okay, the first pick I'm gonna
go ahead, Jordy.
Will be one of my personal favorite Dragon Ball movies, Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Well, at least I can get access to it because if you're gonna go with the older Dragon Ball movies, I feel like I don't know if I can fucking find it on the internet, but at least I think this one I can fucking find.
Yeah, but that's
Jordy. I'm so Broly. It's not even funny.
I'm interested because like I have not seen any of the like quote unquote Dragon Ball Super movies.
At least it's not Dragon Ball Evolution.
That is never happened.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen at some point. You know me.
Listen,
he will not be on it.
If you guys have that for a review, I will not be here.
Oh Jesus!
I mean,
I'm not
Jordy,
you know me.
From the show. I'm not saying I'll be gone from the show permanently. If you guys review that film, you're doing it without me because I refuse to watch that film again, and I refuse to take part in any review with it. I've already done it on R&R, and yeah. I'm sorry. I know, like, I can bring views to the table, but I'm not trying to be, like, egotistical. I'm just saying that I do not want to go through that hell again.
I
lost brain cells because of that. And an hour and 50 minutes of my life that I will never get back.
Yeah.
Super Broly.
Okay.
I like that choice.
Super Broly. What's the other?
Okay, I don't think you guys have seen this one. But me and Uriel have, and this was before he went on hiatus, and this was like sometime this year or last year. I can't really be sure, but it's a great film. All right, hold on 1 second. By the way, hold on a second.
Let me see.
Jose, screw you.
I already have something planned for. I already have something planned for 50, and that's not that one.
Here's the thing. I feel like there are some people that want me to get angry. Well, that ain't working.
Oh, Jesus.
Nope.
I already have something else planned for 50 anyway, so.
All right, hold on a second.
You don't want Jordy to become, Broly just being raging.
Actually, which Broly would you be getting? The Z Broly or the Super Broly? That's because Z Broly is way more evil.
Yeah. No,
Anyway,
it better not be fucking disaster movie. Evil.
Anyway, so the second movie that's
I'll be
also
the super one.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know who that is, but you could go. You could kindly, jump off a bridge.
Dog
Oh, jeez, that's ours.
Well, hey, I know that's a troll, but here's the thing: people who defend that movie must be flat out brain dead. Okay,
That's how I feel about the Blair Witch Project, except for Jared because he's a nice guy.
But anyway,
all right, Jordy, go ahead.
I'm going to pick is Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Mugen Train.
Demon Slayer. That's not Buffy. I'm probably not gonna like it. It's not Vampire Slayer. What is the full fucking title of this week so I can fucking write this shit down? Because you put Japanese.
Victor, I wonder why you say that.
I don't care. I love that fucking series. I don't care. Leave me alone.
Here, I'll send you a screenshot.
Here, wait. No. I have the title. All I need is the title. That's all I wanted. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna put the full fucking copy.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. You pathetic pansy ass.
Oh, Command B. There we go. That makes it a lot better. All right, now I got it.
I sent you a screenshot of the title.
I already got it. I'm good. I just had to copy and paste it from Wikipedia. That's all.
Oh, you have to copy and paste it from Wikipedia?
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna do.
How generous of you!
Okay. Will.
All right. So, what does my mind tell me for today?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, I have one. The Martian.
Wait, what did you say before you said
I heard it.
The what?
The Martian.
Oh, the
Martian.
Yes.
That's what I was playing.
You fucking pathetic pansy ass fruit fuck.
Yeah, I've seen The Martian before, but I haven't seen it. Good boy. You could do better, Hunter. You could do better than that. Still stuck on season 2, huh? Anyway, The Martian I've seen before on HBO one time, but it's been years since I've seen it. Years. So
the last time I saw a movie was in theaters.
Oh, that's even longer than mine.
I have the extended cut and I haven't watched it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I've seen the movie before, but yeah.
I hate you, Roku.
What?
Go ahead, William.
All right. Have we already reviewed How to Train Your Dragon?
No.
Well, let's put How to Train Your Dragon on there.
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
5 out of 5.
First, you put it on a leash.
Fun fact: I've only seen the second and third movies. I've never seen the first one. I've seen the second and the third one, but I haven't seen the first one. The second one's brilliant, and the third one is good, but I don't think it's as good as the first one. I'm gonna be honest. No, the second one. I mean,
hey Jordy,
it's not as good.
Jordy,
but
dragons.
As for what I'm gonna do,
Dragons.
All right, calm down, everybody. Yikes. So, I was thinking for my first pick, I almost didn't want to do this, but there was an anniversary that happened today. The 20 years since this movie came out. And it's one of my most hated movies of all time.
Oh.
However, I feel like as a ratings trap, especially when we're going into the fall season, it could be great.
For you.
Well, for me, not for me, but for everybody else. Everybody will be laughing and crying, happy tears when I say this pick.
I'm always crying into disappointing tears every time I'm with you.
Freddy versus Jason.
Oh.
She was mine!
By Freddy Freddy versus Jason. What are we talking about here?
Freddy versus Jason.
Freddy Krueger.
It's a 2003
Jason
movie.
Voorhees.
I knew it. I
Jason
knew it. Had to be
Voorhees.
something related.
Fuck this movie. One good thing about it. That's it. It's like Godzilla all over again. It's only two good things. Only two good performances. And this one's only one good performance. Jesus Christ.
Isabel.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit because Jesus sounds on the wheel. Fuck off. Anyway, I'm doing that for a ratings trap because I feel it'd be funny to rant on it. And it was inevitable that this would come anyway. So, you know what? Might as well speed up that process. Okay. The next one I'm going to pick is actually, I'm going to pick a good movie because I moderated it with a bad. So it only makes sense to do one good movie. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to pick... Oh, Rango? I haven't seen that in a very long time. Long time.
Good pick, Chris. Maybe next time. I don't know.
That's the one with
You
Johnny
may
Depp.
never know.
Yeah, that's Johnny Depp. That's
Yes.
the anime with Johnny Depp.
Yes.
As for what I'm gonna pick, fuck, I could go with anything, but you know, sometimes fucking doing this with my train of thought, sometimes it gets a little bit ridiculous. But in terms of what I'm gonna pick
I'm
here,
gonna lay back.
oh yeah, everybody's getting tired because everybody's sitting here like,
My butt hurts.
Well, I'm just
yeah, your
chilling
butt
right here.
does hurt.
I'm just chilling
What
right
I'm
here.
gonna pick
Yeah, you're chilling with Jordy.
a movie that I don't know if any of you have seen this movie, but I really like this movie. It's a teen movie it's a teen drama movie from 1995. You may have heard of it. I don't know. It's called Cruel Intentions or something.
Cruel Intentions?
Oh.
Yes.
My boss put that movie.
And it's the song that made Bittersweet Symphony into a household song, really, although it came out before, 2 years prior, it was a hit. But you know what? I want to watch this movie again. So you know what? Go ahead.
Yes.
So that's my pick.
I've heard that.
So that's it. We got them all in the wheel.
Yeah, we got them all. So let's go. Yeah, it does feature Buffy. The irony. Buffy.
Buffy.
Wait. Hold on a second. Who was
Yeah.
that joke? Like, what joke were you gonna make, Hunter? I'm curious.
What bad joke? Oh, I was gonna make. Oh, he's gonna make the Buffy joke. Yeah.
No. I don't know. The funny thing is, I never know what kind of joke this. No, Hunter,
Because most of the time it's inside jokes. I know him. He's gonna say Buffy. I know him.
Aha! What? Not Buffy this time, bitch.
Oh, you got to
Shut up, Grandma! Drink your prune juice!
That's for you, Jordy.
I actually like the one where the FBI is chasing the cut.
I know you're gonna say that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just.
Oh, okay.
Go into the Holy Ghost.
Okay.
All right. Let's just spin the wheel. It's
Spin it.
Go buy the company.
all right. Okay.
Jordy, come on.
Let's spin 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Go.
Oh, dear.
All right.
Now, at least it's not fucking Shark Tale.
Oh,
It's one of my movies.
Yeah, it's one of yours. It's 310 to Yuma. It's another fucking Western. Wonderful. 2 Westerns in a row. It's 310 to Yuma.
You're doing this on purpose.
No, you ain't doing this on purpose. No, we're
it's rigged.
cheating. It's rigged. You're cheating. You're cheating.
Yeah, you cheat more on your girlfriend than you do. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have a girlfriend.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
you never will.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh, God.
That,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
310
God.
to Yuma next week. And this is our
Jose
first.
said he wanted Shark Tale.
No, fuck Shark Tale. Shark Tale.
Hunter says, I want the one. I want the one. Hunter says.
Where is the fucking thing I can take it off? There. 310 to Yuma is gone. And I have to remember now I have to watch 310 to Yuma sometime this week while I'm still watching Lost. So Yeah, 310 to Yuma next week. And I heard it's a great movie. I mean, this is James Mangold. He's never made a bad movie. Well, he has, Night and Day. But, yeah, 310 to Yuma. Hopefully it's not fucking boring because Westerns bore the shit out of me sometimes. So, but if Jared likes it, maybe. Anyway, Jordy, go ahead, do the outro.
Well, with that being said, thank you all for joining us for episode 40 of the Popcorn Panel Podcast and for the Book of Eli review. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you missed your chance at a live chat, comment down below, give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel of the David 3000 Network. Also, hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified when David does an upload, a premiere, or a live stream like this one at all times. Same goes for the Count, Victor Dalbal, the Conqueror, William Braun, the Saint, Jared Ross, and yours truly, the Youngblood Outsider, Jordy Scout, a.k.a. J. Menzel Jet. With that being said, God bless you all. Have a great night, and stay healthy for your berry tomorrow. Yeah!
And most importantly, Jared, you're going to pay for what you did here tonight. You're going to pay the entire third act. It's going to...
Is it Yoshi?
Here.
Oh, Jesus. No pun intended. And also, too, watch Lost on Hulu right now or buy the fucking Blu-ray. And I'm going to do a ranking as soon as I can when I'm finished with the show. I promise. Yeah, I can do a ranking because it's actually finished. Yeah, it's finished. So, with that being said... Good night. Fuck.
Eat